Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and you are tuned into a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquent Show. Cause we in this bitch and we getting real lit. No, I'm not. I'm a sip, don't trip. But Breeze is here and Syxx is here, so have no fear, cause the gang is here. Breeze.
Oh, hold up. All about my cheese like nacho. Breeze the big honcho. Cold like Keisha. Not a rapper, but the rappers really wanna feature. Dog, don't make me come and eat ya. I'm a predator, they pray to me like a preacher. Podcaster and a fucking teacher. Hold on, out of sight, out of mind, and they think I won't reach ya. Hold on, now let's get in, and we be getting it in. And when the money I spend and do the things I do, and with the evil a grin, and when I'm coming I get, and when I get what I want, cause what I want, what I get. Hold up, I don't really think y'all understand what I'm saying. Y'all think Bree be playing, but Breeze, he be gangin'. Breeze be saying and Bree really be slaying. I be all in the club just hanging. Whip Chamberlain.
Breeze in the bitch! Breeze is back!
I completely forgot you can freestyle like crazy.
Let them know Breeze is back.
You heard what I said?
Welcome back to the Dignified Delinquents podcast, y'all. I know it's been a while.
They pray to me like a preacher. Come
on.
You are awesome.
That was
You
dope.
are awesome.
That was probably your best one to date.
No, I just feel like
That was your best one to
Bring
date.
out the best.
There you go.
it.
Hey,
Bring out the best
we
of my
got a
dog.
we got
That
a
was
special
hard.
guest in the building, man. Highly requested. Folks was like, they was acting like he was Varnell Hill. They said, "Where's Varnell? We miss him." Syxx is in the building.
Did you miss me? What's going on,
Welcome back to the podcast, man. Long time no see.
Long time.
It's been about I want to say almost a year, if not.
No. It's been before that. Seemed like a year.
Seemed like a year.
Yeah, that's what happened when grown folk going through things.
Yeah.
Time go by fast.
Life be lifing.
It do. It's good to be back though.
Yeah, welcome back, man. It's good to have you back. Folks was saying like, when you gonna bring Jarvis back? When you gonna bring Jarvis back?
You ain't got to lie to me.
No. I'm dead ass serious.
For real.
People was asking, it's like, when Syxx gonna be back on the show? I said,
on.
well, let us figure some things out.
Did you miss me?
Do you know the song?
No.
Do you know the song that he sung? You can take that one. Those children.
Oh, I don't know the whole thing. Keep going.
Bounce them on their knees.
I don't know that bit.
Bounce them on their knee and then sing a melody.
Yeah, I remember that.
The Varnell, man.
Did you miss
Man.
Yeah.
We got a
Thomas
lake.
Davis, and that's
so you
hilarious,
ain't got no pool. No, we don't have a pool. But we have a lake back in the back called Lake Varnell. Catfish is delicious. Hey,
What is that? I get it. Fries.
lay it to the side. I ain't too lazy.
Oh my God.
Welcome
Hilarious.
back, man. Breeze, how you been,
Appreciate
man?
it.
Long time no see.
Good, man. Can't complain. Been a long time for real. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, what's been going on? Because folks thought we broke up like the Temptations.
So you did a good thing too with the little beef thing. Like
Yeah, try to keep
shit,
people
we is the
engaged.
Temptation, nigga. We been breaking up, going
Who
back.
you?
Yeah.
This
Who
nigga's-
you on the Temptation?
This nigga Al.
I don't know.
Which one you be? For real?
I'm blue.
You blue?
You blue?
Nah, blue.
Oh,
blue was
blue.
consistent.
No,
You can't
Blue
be
is-
somebody that died at the stove.
I'm probably David Ruffin.
Oh, you can't die jumping out the car either.
I'll be
You
like,
got to choose a way to die with the
should've-
Temptation. You got to choose the right way to die.
you should have never stopped being hard on us, Jerry. Some of us need that type of shit. Nah, I don't know.
Nigga
for
went and hit
real.
a line and died that night.
Nigga got to be oldest. Stay alive.
At this point, dog, shit. We keep bringing in people like this. It's gonna be two sets of the delinquents,
Oh,
the dignified
snap.
delinquents, and the delinquents dignified.
Yeah, they can,
Oh,
they can
man.
try, but it's trademarked, bitch.
Mess around and come on a reunion tour.
Not the delinquents dignified ain't.
Come on, man. I was about to say who gonna be who with all that, but nah.
If you could be a Temptation, which one would you be?
Otis alive, man.
Oh yeah.
Bro, we ain't talking about the.
He's the leader that's not like the most talented. I'm usually never the most talented.
The reason the Temptations with the Temptations was definitely Buddy that what's his name that was drinking?
Paul.
Paul was that nigga for real.
And so I was saying he was. A lot of people are more talented than Otis.
Yeah,
everybody Otis was the oldest. Like
everybody was more talented than Otis.
Everybody. That's probably me. Like everybody more talented than me.
You think so?
I'm the one that's keeping it together. Orchestrator. Yeah, we keeping that together.
You can find the talent too
100%.
because that's what Otis did. Like 100%. Otis found those people. Otis did one lead song on the Temptations.
The GM. He was a GM for real. He was definitely the general manager of the Temptations.
Otis led one song.
I don't know if I would be Otis though. That's ain't nobody coming to see. Wasn't nobody coming to see Otis for real.
Nah, not at that point. Nah,
everybody was coming to see somebody. He's
the 3rd of September. You that one. Oh, you got lead singer.
Shit, Dennis. He Dennis.
Yeah, you Dennis.
Hell no.
Yeah, you Dennis. For real. You Dennis and you David Ruffin.
Who David Ruffin?
Y'all the two leads.
Well, that nigga can't be Paul. Eddie
Kane. Eddie the most.
Eddie Kane from
Paul the most. To me, Paul was the most talented one.
Eddie Kane from Five
Him and David Ruffin.
Eddie Kane from Five.
I'm sorry, not Eddie, but
Eddie Kendricks.
Eddie Kendrick. Yeah.
Nah,
I don't know, dog.
Eddie Kane different, boy. That was different.
Eddie Kane, Five Heartbeats was that movie though.
I don't know if you want to be an Eddie. Like I don't know if anybody wants to be Eddie King.
That was different.
But he got back at the end. He was singing in church.
He was like one of the ones though. Like damn, it didn't happen and shit. Look at him now.
Yeah.
Damn it, come on, King. I don't need no ashtray. The whole world of ashtray to Eddie King. Like when you get to that point,
shit. David Ruffin was the same thing.
David Ruffin
and the Temptations. How he was looking?
He had a motive behind everything.
How they were looking?
They came to see me. You know they came to see me.
Oldest face, pitiful.
Slap me some skin. I'd love to be alive that damn.
Jimmy Walker and the All-Stars.
Slap me some skin type shit.
What in the 70s? You would think you would have thought.
I love those type of movies, from Dreamgirls to fucking Temptations to fucking
Five Heartbeats
to fucking even want to go recent New Edition. Yeah, I love those type of movies, dog.
You like the Jackson movie?
I love it. It's just long as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not watching if I watch from the kid to when it's done. Yeah. I'm done.
You don't make it to new skin Michael Jackson.
No.
Okay, he's Jason
Weaver. He's Jason Weaver, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you right.
I'm a smart guy. Right. Yeah. That boy did 3 things: getting paid for life.
Lion King,
smart guy, Jackson,
and Jackson's. Yeah.
That boy ain't played nothing else.
Drumline.
He did.
Drumline.
He did.
And every time I'm trying to
ATL too, right?
ATL.
He was an ATL.
Oh, man, he did sing that song. He did.
He did another one too. Damn. No, that was the same. No, was that Jason Weaver? Was that Tyrese? That was Jason Weaver.
No,
that's Tyrese. Jason Weaver
could roll.
And you was my baby.
You was my.
That's Jason Weaver.
It was word how he met.
Yeah, that's Jason.
For the long, I thought the nigga said it was word. He said it was weird.
Yeah,
it was word how we.
St. Louis, they different.
Speaking of music, y'all both music connoisseurs. Who y'all? Drake or Kendrick? Who y'all got?
I stayed up late, boy. Hey, look, I was about to say neither one and make me stay up late like that. Man, I realize who Drake is. Okay, right? We were just talking about this at the barbershop with the kids too. I realize who Drake is, but Kendrick is an actual rapper, dog. Drake is the culmination of an entertainer for real. So, you know, he's an artist. He's an artist. He got to come. He got to defend who he is. But, like, just straight up just rapping.
Yeah.
Period. And you're not about to. That man was ready. He knew. Like, look, soon as
it's a mold in Drake camp for real.
Yeah.
It's no way in hell. It's no way in hell.
No.
Kendrick knew what Drake was gonna say on his diss and then come back with another diss
and drop it. 40
and drop
minutes?
It like right.
So you don't think that he's smart enough to say, you know what, we gonna put out. He gonna respond. We gonna put out factions of another, song, and then based on what he say, we'll change it here, there, and then we'll release it.
No. I think some of the stuff was like too personal, hit too close to home. Yeah. Even the photos of the bag with like Drake's Ozempic and like
Drake started it. I did. He started it.
Well, what?
He started the whole thing. He started all of this, man.
Drake don't give a fuck.
I know he don't.
Drake is really. He really
is them high. He that high yellow cat that just got to be seen, man.
Bro, Drake wins financially because even his diss records can be played in the club. See, I was in the club last night. I was dropping, give me 50. I mean, and bitches, they going
You was
crazy.
in the club last night?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. That's just wild. That's wild in itself.
Yeah. I was hot. Hanging.
They still wear plaid?
Nah, don't come. Nah,
He said don't come.
Yeah, don't come with plaid. I was out on my brother's little birthday bash at the club.
Shout out to my guy Tavis, the host.
Ooh, fire. They don't wear the polo shirts from Champs no more?
No. Hey, but
I need to be home.
you gotta listen hard to what Kendrick is saying.
You gotta be intentional.
If you don't have that, it's some people got it, some people don't. If you don't have it, you're not gonna understand. Oh, this shit trash.
Yeah.
Kendrick was talking.
Beyond talking. That boy.
It was almost like a daddy to son talk on his second. Like, listen here, let me tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Only thing is, I hope he's not lying. I don't like that. I hope he's not lying about the whole. I hope it's either, because he's talking about the daughter.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm hoping either this. I guess I kind of don't wish it on him, but I hope he know about the actual girl, or the girl is a metaphor for something else. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I don't know, because there's a lot of underlying stuff in the entire beef, like with the whole 616. I don't know if y'all read that.
No.
The 616 in LA, like what they said. I guess is what time Pac died. Maybe it was at 616.
Okay.
Even though it was in Vegas, but it was like the time Pac. It's a bunch of like little stuff. I don't want to speak on it because I might be wrong, but he got a lot of underlying stuff. So I'm hoping it's either underlying or it's the actual truth. I'm just hoping he's not lying.
He's not lying.
I hope. I don't think Drake lying about nothing he talking about. I really do.
I think somebody in Drake's camp, though, or some people in Drake's camp, is definitely leaking the information.
Might be both of them. They might just be doing this just to be. Now we saying Kendrick name more than we ever said it before.
Yeah, it could be
3 albums that was absolutely classic.
I don't think
we done said his name more in the last 3 weeks than we ever have.
But I don't think Drake is like, Drake, he's not from the hood. Like, he not really, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he really had like those instincts of like, this nigga ain't really for me for real. You ever been like around somebody?
Right. I'm with you,
bro. Like, bro, I can smell, I can see the snake. You know what I'm saying? Like, not you can't see it all the time,
right?
But for the most part, you can see when somebody ain't really for you.
And that makes sense. Like,
and I don't feel like Drake. I think he got some soldiers around him. You know what I'm saying?
But
money talk.
Some of them soldiers ain't for you for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you greedy and you want money, or whatever. Shit, look, this what he talking about over here for real.
This what he gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? This what he gonna say. But I mean,
Pigo is bad that he lost at the airport. This was in his bag.
Right. So I'm not saying like I believe everything Drake's saying is true.
I do.
But
it's what he see though.
I don't think Kendrick has that same.
You're not about to out rap Kendrick.
You're not.
You're not about. I think that man can make. I think both of them sitting down and making songs back. Kendrick would do this all day long. So y'all saw that freestyle when Kendrick was doing like this, and he was like
just going.
Like he was just going. Nah, Drake. You can tell Drake got to put on a certain kind of clothes. He got to be in a certain spot in his house.
Certain candle.
Right.
Certain candle.
That certain drink. The one drink he poured on.
I do think Cole.
Cole the same way as Kendrick. I think Cole more like Kendrick. Like, he know how crazy he can get.
Right.
He knew it was an exhibition. That's why everybody knocking him for it. I don't knock him for it. I don't think he should apologize. But I do get why he don't. I don't want to do this, man.
I understand that. That's a lot of work. Damn, this nigga.
Yeah.
Let's go to the studio right now.
Yeah.
Both of them niggas sleeping. They sleep right now.
Tired, knocked out.
Both of them sleeping right now.
Shit, I feel like I need to do a diss.
Where does it end though?
Shit, somebody. I'm just finna start saying names.
I ain't about to ruin the episode with.
Fucking people up. For real.
I
got some shit to get off my chest.
For real?
Yeah. I got a studio for you to go to.
Yeah?
Yeah. $25 an hour.
Yeah, I'm taking.
You got a mic right now.
I'm taking Arden. She got a song.
Ari got beef too?
She got a song. She got a song with.
A song? Okay.
Rich Baby Joe.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Shout out Rich Baby.
But where does this end though? What is this?
It don't.
It has to end somewhere.
It don't. 50 Cent eating this shit up. Y'all follow 50 Cent?
Nah.
He eating that shit up.
Yeah.
50 is the best instigator, promoter, fucking like
50 keeping this hip hop thing going. I don't care what nobody say. He keeping all the hip hop going, the bad, the good, the ugly, the embarrassing. He keeping it going. The shows, Everything.
Time out.
He on tour. 50 keeping it going right now. Everything.
Time out. Now we talking about this, and then we can get back whatever the fuck we was talking about. Fucking Chris Brown and fucking Quavo.
Quavo in trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Bro, Chris Brown, that was the hardest diss record I done heard in a long time.
Quavo
for
in
real.
trouble. Quavo in trouble.
Quavo
Don't talk
wanna
about
go
my
get-
cousin for real.
You talk about
Quavo.
your cousin?
If I'm Quavo, gonna talk about my cousin.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if you're saying a good, bad, whatever. Keep the name out your mouth, whatever.
Yeah.
But in with the battle, you know, just for the battle's sake, Quavo in trouble.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. Then
He always been the worst Migo to me. That's just me.
big facts.
That's just me. He
Big
been the
facts.
worst Migo.
Yeah.
But if Chris Brown never hit Rihanna, is he the best
Somebody
ever?
just said that.
For real?
No, he's not. But somebody just said that.
Best ever like
Just-
for our generation
Yes,
or
just our generation.
for us, I think that he even with that Rihanna. on
But
his-
a lot
on
of
his
people
mark.
don't. A lot of people still don't really rock with Chris Brown because of what the whole Rihanna situation.
I saw y'all episode with Usher and Chris Brown. I'm sorry, show.
It wasn't Usher
It
and
was
Chris Brown.
Usher and Trey Songz.
Usher and Trey Songz. Yeah, I don't know why that was even a thing. Like, well, anyway, we'll talk about it another time. But no, Chris Brown is a GOAT, man. He is a GOAT for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
And even with the Rihanna situation happening, he's still the greatest artist of our generation that we've had from the R&B. Usher different.
He's after Usher?
No. I'm saying Usher is a little different. Like Usher had like the 90s, early 2000s.
Okay, so he's after Usher. So he's
After Usher.
Okay,
yeah. And then-
okay.
So like
I'm with that.
for us, and I'm
with
not
that.
sure where y'all would fall at.
He after Usher. What?
I'm not
No,
ranking.
I'm just
Time wise, he's after
Time
Usher.
wise.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
okay.
saying like Usher
After
had his
Usher
moment.
still, though. And what you talking about, though? Let me get on here, boy.
I rock with Usher. I get what you're saying.
What?
But what makes Usher a better artist than Chris Brown? Period.
I'm on the other end of the spectrum. What don't?
I think Usher has better songs, better music.
And what are we talking about? then?
Usher has
talking about? Who-
better songs. Than
Who
Chris
got the
Brown.
who got the audacity to strap themselves to a bungee in a show or something? I get at the Chris Brown.
Yeah,
Over Usher, but that's just
but music,
about
music,
I'm just asking the question. What's like music? I mean,
music, song to song.
You don't
music
even
to
want to
music,
hear Chris.
album
One
to
of them
album.
got to go straight music. One got to go in your house. You don't want to hear Chris Brown over Usher.
Nah,
You don't.
big fact.
I know.
nah, yeah. So
Because I listen to Confessions like as I clean up.
Just when I thought I said all I could say, you know what I'm saying? You can put that in a whole conversation, man. Come on, man. What you about to do with Chris Brown? All right.
play popping 2 times and get the hell on.
Bruh, Poppin' ain't even his
You can't
best
talk.
song
You
on
can't
that-
talk
on that
his. You
album.
can't talk his lyrics.
You can.
You can talk Usher Brown lyrics.
Make
Let me
me
see if
wanna
you can
say
run
yo.
it. Run
I
it.
don't know your name. but
Trash.
Excuse me, bitch.
Trash.
I saw your ass.
Let me
across
stop. I like Chris
the
Brown. I like
room.
Chris Brown is dope.
Chris
Yeah,
Brown
Chris
to beat your
Brown.
ass.
Who? On my mommy one. On my mommy one. I hope you watching too. Respond to that. I don't make this record. I make this guest appearances. Respond to that.
I don't make this records. I make
I
people
hope I go
disappear.
viral with this.
Hey, I don't make this records. They
Big
disappear.
boy from Florida diss me. Please put me in the song. Not fading me, big dog. Jay got like all messed up. Breezy. He'll dance circles around me.
He
dog.
might have stamina.
I do
though. Yeah,
think,
was
I
gonna
do
say, yeah.
think Chris Brown one of the few that can really fight for real though.
I believe it
I
too.
wouldn't disagree.
I believe it too.
I really think he could fight for real.
He gonna punch me 3 times.
Yeah,
And
quick,
I'm
though.
eating pause. I'm eating all them punching. The minute I grab him, rap,
That's it.
rap,
Don't let me get my hands on it. I get my hands
Rap.
on you, done.
rap. Literally epic rap.
Not if,
Chicken Caesar.
Oh yeah, not if you on that allegedly.
allegedly.
I got spice rum.
That's worse.
I got spice rum. Rap.
That boy don't stand a chance on Spice Rum.
Hey, so now last week the WNBA preseason started. Did y'all?
They don't get a chance, guy. I feel like college girls, like they just got done playing 2 weeks ago.
It's been like that though. I mean, you're right, but it's been like
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They preseason started last week. So you got Carmilla Cardoza and Angel Reese.
Oh, South Carolina.
South Carolina,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Angel
yeah.
Reese on the Chicago Sky. And then you got Caitlin Clark and is it Asia Boston on what's her name? Angel Boston on the Indiana.
Yeah.
No, on Caitlin
Clark at Indiana.
Caitlin Clark is on in the field.
Yeah,
You're right.
at the
You're right,
Fever.
you're right.
And so none of them games were televised, and they having this whole conversation about getting women getting more women.
I
in
think that's
sports onto
smart.
things.
I think that's
It's
smart.
preseason, dog.
I think that's smart though. I think that's smart.
It's not the regular season. If
Why-
it's the
why
regular
not?
season, I get it. It's preseason.
Right. You want to see them? Pay this money.
It's preseason.
We need
If it
this
were the
money.
regular season, I get it.
So you saying pay this money to come to a game?
Yeah. You want to see them?
But they
far away.
have the argument that they're not getting the ad revenue shares because they don't get the viewerships on their regular season games. So a great way to test that theory, put the games on TV, and you already gonna do numbers if you got Caitlin Clark playing, if you got Angel Reese and Carmela Cardoza, you got the you have the people who've carried the NCAA women's basketball for the past 2 years. Now in the WNBA, if you don't parlay that into something,
It's coming. It's just not preseason. It's preseason.
Yeah, it's preseason. If it were regular season, 1,000%, I get it, understand it. I think they need to be watched. I am actually don't lose me, cousins. What cousins? Don't lose me, please. But I'm actually I don't like watching women basketball.
I didn't either.
I don't like watching men's tennis or women's basketball. I've been saying this since I was
it's everywhere.
in high school. Men's tennis go too fast. Women's basketball is a little too. It's just too much.
too coordinated.
Some
Some
not
of
the
them.
good ones, just
Not the good ones. You can
almost
tell.
the regular ones.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, I'm easily watching, just like I watched this whole tournament. I've been watching Caitlin Clark for 2 years.
Yeah.
Been watching Angel Reese for 2 years now. And I mean, me personally, I am a sports head, so I know the old WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Cheryl, the Cheryl Swoops, the Cynthia,
Candace Parker.
Lisa Ray, all that.
Not
Lisa
Lisa
Ray.
Ray.
Lisa Leslie. Lisa Leslie. I'm tripping. But I like the old WNBA.
all white playing basketball.
And I'm watching too. And I'm watching
Definitely
it too.
watching.
Easy. But I love the WNBA back what it used to be, but I just never watched it like that. Now I'm definitely gonna watch it.
What do you think is so? It's like you said. Is it because like for me, I don't like to watch college men's basketball, but I'll watch women's college basketball, and I'll watch NBA. But I don't like college. I don't like college men's basketball.
For me, I think they held women to a certain standard with playing basketball. Like I don't give a fuck if you a male, female. If you got that dog in you, play like a dog. Like we
talking about watching it though.
Yeah,
we're talking about the viewer.
That's what I'm saying. Watching it. Like I didn't watch it because nobody really had that swag that you get from an Angel Reese or like
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. They have swag when they play.
Right.
They competing.
Yeah.
Like most women, they just out there and they was just. I don't want to see that. I want to see you compete.
It's like recreational.
They all in each other's face.
But it's been. But I gotta be honest. It's been athletes. Again, it's been athletes. Tamika Catcher, Shamika Holdsclaw,
See, I
Lisa
wouldn't know.
Leslie.
I wouldn't know.
It's been athletes with swag in women's basketball for a long time.
All right, I believe
it's
you.
just that they haven't had the production that. And my favorite women's player ever is Maya Moore.
Yes.
I think she's the best. I still think she's the best ever. But
she fine.
She look like you.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not. If she ever catch this episode, I'm gonna leave that alone. She did. Matter of fact, she did some prison reform, and she married the guy she got out of prison.
Yeah,
She helped the man out of prison, and then she ended up marrying him.
Yep.
Like it's shortly after, immediately after.
That's it. All I need to know. He married.
You know what I'm saying?
How long he was in there?
I don't know how long, but
Five plus.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how long.
I was gonna say, was he a part of that Redemption 6? But I don't know for sure. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. But go ahead to you.
But no, she did that, and I think she the best ever. You know, but and I think Caitlin Clark, gonna be up there, but. They just provide an excitement in an era where I can catch YouTube shorts, I can catch Instagram reels, I can catch TikToks with Caitlin Clark on there.
But it's trans.
I think it'd have been the same thing back then.
It's transitioning though to folks actually going to watch the games too. Because wasn't nothing higher than South Carolina versus South Carolina versus
UConn,
or even South Carolina versus LSU.
Stanford, LSU, right?
I watch Ole Miss women's basketball because Coach Yo is there.
Yeah.
Although they be getting their asses.
Watch out! No. Nah, they be doing right. They be doing right.
She got to get a couple of pieces.
Right.
I think they were playing with no true point guard this year too, so that was tough for them.
Got you.
But
they got some dogs over there too now.
I mean, I'm not a sports head. Like, I'm not.
How the fuck you find time?
My dog getting older, but you catch them 4:30 Saturday game. 4:30 on a Saturday.
You know what made me watch games?
What's that?
Ben.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm telling you, boy.
Shout out Hard Rock. You need to get them.
I get on Hard Rock, boy. I make a bet. I watch that bitch like every.
I was a fan of FanDuel until they canceled it in Florida. Hit that button for me.
Bro, I bet whatever. I'm finna fucking start betting right now. Matter of fact, the fuck.
One more time. There you go. Nah, I watch sports. I watch sports when it matters. I watch it when I got money on.
When
it's too much going on, like right now, like the NBA playoffs is happening.
Other than that, I'm
the NBA playoffs happening like the Magic. By the time this come out, it would have already happened. But they got a game 7.
Right.
I will watch that pivotal game 7. But you ain't gonna catch me watching game 1, game 2. I don't give
Dang, you don't even watch playoffs like that?
like when you get to the semifinals and the finals, I'm tuned in.
You ain't betting,
But we could gamble. I
don't bet on NBA.
Bro,
I watch anything.
my bets be crazy. $3 to win $1 million. I be on that bitch.
And if I make a wager, I'm gonna watch anything, boy. I watch Mandarin Middle School play University of South Dakota.
I call myself watching horse racing.
I ain't playing
in another country.
I'm gonna watch it now. I don't watch ping pong.
I had to go to Google and type it in because they was in another country and I said, let me go see what the fuck Jose gonna do in this damn race.
I watch table tennis.
No, I'm trying to get into what's that shit called? Pickleball.
Yeah.
I bet that's a good workout too.
I bet it is. The
My
court
high
ain't too
cholesterol
big.
behind need to be up there too. For real.
This is all subject, but you look good.
Who, me?
Yeah, you done lost some weight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You lost some weight?
I'm down 20.
Hey, look, I can tell.
You just saying that shit.
You been looking over the whole time? Man, hold up, but you looking like for real. Like, man, calm down.
No, because he's talking about something. I'm lying, bro. I'm for real. You look good, bro.
I did lose 20 pounds, but it's
You look
been
good, man. It's in your face. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they told me.
Yeah, you was fat in the face.
God damn.
we talking real. I ain't seen you in a while. Let me tell you what it is.
All right, well.
Jarvis, you been looking
That just overcame you. That just overcame you. I got to say this.
I got to say that shit. It's motivation.
You
shit.
look fat in the face. You fat face fucker.
Dude.
Nah, Jarvis, you been doing your thing in the weight room, boy. I see you. Know what I'm saying?
I haven't. I actually missed the gym the last 2 weeks.
How you get back? Because that shit, I'd be like, God damn.
Little by little.
It just threw my
Little by
rotation
little.
off. Yeah.
Look, I don't care if you don't work out. Just walk in the gym.
Yeah.
I used to do that every day, but the job done got so hard I can't do it every day. But
you
just walk in. You just walk in the gym, and literally you'll get going.
Yeah.
You'll get going. So the first, let's say you walk in
atmosphere.
there 10, 15 minutes, you working out, you go, I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
Just leave. But you pay for that gym membership, you come back the next day.
come back, yeah.
Come back the next day.
So
then you
who
gonna
you
start the
what was your point with like just enough? Like I'm 225. I like it. I was in 225. I like it. I was in the club last night. Nigga walked by, bumped me. I ain't moved.
This club thing is wild, though. This club, talk
Bro, I'm
is
just saying,
absolute-
bro.
I don't even know what happens.
But
they listen to music still.
But you knew 185 breeze. A nigga bumped me in the club. Now I gotta fight.
That was number 37 or 24. I'm saying, which number was that? Shout out to y'all if y'all don't know. My dog used to be 37, but then
at Big 30 at
AMG mode 24.
They had threw me number 37 one time too.
They did. Shout out to 37.
I was a freshman.
I was a freshman.
I was a freshman too. I was a freshman too.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to be fucking funny.
Take that.
I'm trying to think if
And
I
my
was
daddy
ever
tried to make me feel
thrown a
bad. He was
number.
like, who he said? I think Deion Sanders was number 37 at the rec. Nah.
He was. He did wear 37 with the Ravens.
Yeah, my daddy told me that to make me feel better. That's the only thing.
Paul's a good man.
Yeah. But at 2:30,
Did you feel better?
I did.
Good.
I started blocking field goals.
In practice, you're killing it. You used to kill that junk in practice. They say cross the hands. Right
But
here.
at 2:30, it's different. Like you bumped me
230
now.
and 225.
225. I'm sorry.
Okay. That went up.
I don't know why I said 2:30.
went up.
Yeah, because at 245, now shit to check.
Right.
At 270, shit, nigga, that definitely ain't moving me. But it feel different. You know what I'm talking about. You know the shoulder bump when nigga
When the nigga running, yeah.
Now it's kind of like, not my fault, bro. At 185, they bumping and keeping walking.
Right.
Nah, bro, I like that.
Now we was talking about sports though, and y'all was talking football for a minute. Let's talk about Prime real quick.
Who was that?
Prime.
What? Prime time.
I want to hear him say, who is that?
Oh.
Who was Prime?
Yeah.
Coach Prime?
Say his whole name.
Deion Sanders?
Or respect it.
That was a
The
good
nigga-
save. You saved yourself because you ain't know you was talking about that.
No, I definitely know.
The
Prime.
nigga call himself Prime. I can call him Prime.
That boy got a whole clothing line with
We got a
Prime.
whole sheet.
You right. I'm unorganized. My bad. You right.
So Deion, he's catching a lot of scrutiny. I think for a couple of reasons right now. One, he's getting that he's playing daddy ball kind of thing. You saw people leaving, transferring out of Colorado. I think the Kamani guy leaving wasn't a surprise.
Kamani
but
McCain
yeah.
or something like that.
I think that was
But-
a horrible decision by him, though,
To go there in the first place,
to leave.
yeah, I think so too. But I don't think
think so?
I don't think it was a surprise for him to transfer.
You only get coached by Deion Sanders one time.
That's true, and he did it though. He got coached by Deion Sanders, and if it worked, it worked. Deion Sanders can't not make a difference in every life he touch.
Yeah,
that's not realistic. So if he went there and it didn't work, you know, I don't like the trash talking between the two camps.
That's what I was gonna get to. Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah,
that's weird. You know what I'm saying? If it don't work, it don't work, man. Everybody who played for Deion can't stay. Like it's not. It's just. I think 11 at a time.
The surprise transfer for me was the running back Dylan Edwards.
Yes.
That one surprised me.
Yes and no, because we all know him from that first game.
Yeah.
He scored 4 touchdowns and he had like 100+ yards, like all purpose. And then if you look at his stats on the year, he ended up having like 700 yards total with like 7 or 8 touchdowns. Forgive me if that's wrong, but I know it's somewhere close to that. Yeah. My point is, more than half of his production was almost in the first game, touchdown-wise.
Yeah.
And then about a tenth of it, or maybe like 15, 20% of it was in that first game too. So for the whole season.
Okay.
So it was like, and they got a running back from St. Thomas Aquinas in Fort Lauderdale. And he, played. I saw him play a lot more than Dylan Edwards did on a lot of different games. Dylan Edwards was small.
Yeah.
That's a small cat. Like, he is a system running back because he's not about to sit up there and play in the Big 12 with these big cats and run the ball 20 times all the time. So it's a fit and not a fit. I don't mind these guys leaving or whatever.
You think it's barbecue or mildew this year for Deion?
Who?
Barbecue or mildew for Deion? Because everybody
he gonna finish.
Everybody coming at him
finish
so hard.
7-6 or 6-7 this year.
7-6?
Yeah.
You think
like what? You gonna get a white man down the road? The same chance. In his second year, he go from 1 win to 4 to 7. You praise that guy.
Yeah.
We look at it like Deion, like he's supposed to just be like 13-1. That's not gonna happen, man. We're talking about Colorado, and they switching conferences.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he got to literally flip upside down a 1-win team. Now I'm not saying Deion perfect. That man got flaws and stuff.
You don't think he's trying to do that while his son there?
Of course he is.
After this, he gone. So I think
he might be, but
I think he's doing everything in his power to have his son lead that 13 and whatever team.
We do it. We do it with our kids.
Yeah.
I don't mind him doing it for his.
It
is a spectacle. I will say this: it's a spectacle. It's a show.
Yes, there you go.
It's a show.
They said it feels like
100%. It's a show,
like an AAU team.
Right? It's a show. 100%. It's a show. But I don't
on social media.
I guess I don't like people knocking him for it. Like, bro, enjoy it.
Now, what about this though?
Ain't killing nobody, ain't hurting nobody. Enjoy the show.
He said that his daughter, who transferred from Colorado University's basketball team to Alabama A&M, he said that was a stupid decision. His ex-wife Pilar Sanders even got on social media to respond to him, saying that it was a stupid decision, and now he's catching scrutiny for that because Deion publicly said that. I think that it's fair that they publicly respond to his response to daughter and the damn mama.
Right.
But what do y'all think about that decision for her to transfer from Colorado to Alabama A&M?
I think it's her decision.
Okay, that's what the mama said. But
different world, different time. People want to stay in college. Back in the day, as a recruiter, a lot of people worked for 30 years and stayed at one job.
Yeah.
Now they don't. They tell you don't do that.
Yeah.
They tell you to bounce around, hop around until you get happy, until you find what you like.
Yeah. Why
are you knocking these kids for doing that too now?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. They having fun.
Oh, you did that?
Who?
You did that? NIL deals.
I gotta be honest with you.
You bounced around.
In college, I would have followed the money. If it was in me personally, I would have followed the money.
Yeah,
knowing that I'm not going to be a professional athlete, everything. I'm not a professional athlete. Knowing that I'm not going to be a professional athlete, I'm getting all the NIL I can.
And I'm not going to lie to you. I got a friend. I ain't going to say his name because of what he told me, but he coached D1 ball, and he was telling me that's what the kid's doing. I'm not playing here, but I can get paid more to go somewhere else and not play. I'm gonna leave here and go get his money.
She got paid in that. I actually saw the video.
She got paid.
A video. No, I'm saying the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Of her saying I'm transferring
her
to, and it's like ...
Yep.
She had an announcement to go to Alabama A&M. She traveled with her mama.
Yep.
I saw the whole video. She got paid more in that video than probably some kids did in 4 years.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Come on, man. That one video, she probably got paid more. I don't know. Right? Y'all know the monetization.
Are you prepping your son for that? Because like my wife was asking, because
that's a good question. Now that's the question. What you prepping your kids?
So with my daughter, she runs track, right. And I showed y'all what her ranking is. I don't want to speak on it on here, but whatever. I showed y'all what her ranking is in Florida right now.
It's up there.
Are you prepping your son because he's going to ninth grade next year?
Right.
Are you prepping him for that? Because I feel like at this time of age, now you almost got to prep these kids for this. I don't know if y'all know the kid Blaze.
The young
track, right? Bro, he's damn near celebrity at every track meet he goes to.
I think it's hard to prep. I think it's hard to prep your kids for anything that only you know, because you don't really know that. I'm about to prep my son to drive in Jacksonville in a year and a half.
Yeah.
I've never driven in a city that has more than, how many people in the Palm Coast got?
Now they done grown, but back in the day,
back in the day,
5,000
you
to
know
10.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A low amount. And then before that, I'm from Willaga with 500, 600 people. So I'm about to prep my son to drive on highways, with his permit.
With the real traffic.
I'm used to going out to a side road, learning how to drive that way.
Going to the P section.
My whole point is, if I prep him that way, he ain't gonna be ready for the city like that.
Correct.
So you're gonna have to find a medium to be able to say, okay, this part I prep you for, maybe something foundational, base wise, but then you gotta find some help. You gotta find some help to be able to prep them. So my whole point is, when you're talking about prepping these kids for their experience, a lot of the prep is gonna be, some of the things they know. They might know. It might be one of the first instances where they know something more than you. He gonna know that situation more than me because he watch it on YouTube more. He study it more. He
been
know
living
it more
his whole life.
You know what I'm saying? He know it more than me. So I gotta, it ain't no bow down or bow back. It's just one of those. Okay, let me learn about it this way. You know what I'm saying? Let me learn. Let me not knock my kid for going to multiple colleges in 5 years. Let me figure out what the best situation is if you're gonna do that.
Are you that father?
Figure out the best. Easy. He downstairs.
In his ear.
Easy. In his ear, out loud.
It's time for you to go to another school.
And everybody would. I see what I'm saying. I wouldn't know that. I have to rely on his experience.
Yeah.
I have to wait until that time comes. I can't speak on something I don't know.
Facts.
I literally applied to a school, enrolled, and graduated from there.
Yeah.
So I would not know what it is to look for another school.
I asked that because, like you said, my daughter, she runs track, and it's another team in Jacksonville that runs and the event she runs, and they produce the best athletes in that.
Quiet Storm?
Yeah. In that race. And she asked me, she was like, Daddy, can I go run for them?
Mm-hmm. What you say?
Because
who's she running for now?
She runs for
you got a little y'all self-sponsored?
Yeah. No, it's a good team.
Yeah.
But they're more so it's not her race.
Okay.
So she's seeing all these girls from Quiet Storm.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, maybe I need to go run for them. And this is her at 7.
Mm-hmm. What you feel?
I don't know, because I coach with the team that she's on.
Look, you ain't got to be there coaching shit.
I know.
Hello. For real. I've actually gone out to Houston to watch the Quiet Storm running the Junior Olympics. Specifically one person that I knew, but then end up seeing 3 other people.
Them niggas sitting like
I've flown out to Houston to watch them.
I really wish the nigga wouldn't have said they fucking names.
Oh, my bad. What's up, Quiet Storm? They good, though. They can run. They
if it sets your daughter up for a good opportunity,
yeah.
Because nigga, you wasn't no track star. You ain't go to school for track.
I ran track though,
but you ain't go to school for track.
You ran away when it got hard. I know that.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's just a position of you setting your daughter up for success. That's like you ever saw King Richard on Netflix?
Movie.
With Will Smith.
Great
and he knew like, okay, I got my daughters to where they need to get, but they need a coach, as he said. Nah, Serena's good. So
Quat your willow.
So you need to. It might be time for you to go to where.
What's the age when you let your kids go? When you stop coaching your son? Like I'm no longer his coach. I'm wiping my hands.
He went from 6th to 7th grade, and that was the first. 7th grade was the first year he played ball, and I did not coach him.
How you felt? Because
it was a transition year. Then 8th grade he ended up playing like a lot. In 7th grade he played a little bit. 8th grade he played a lot. He was meaningful to the team, and I was happy to that. Now I'm happy with that, and I don't want to coach him no more.
Let me ask you this: when you was coaching your son playing football,
right.
And how many people you had on the team?
Pop Warner, it was about 27, 28.
Was it 27, 28 fathers out there coaching?
It was 7 of us, and all 7 of us had a kid on the team.
Okay, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Because here go the thing.
Fucked my point up.
Well, here go the thing. Kids, when you coaching kids sports, the what gets you
Pop
out
Warner
there
is different too,
right?
yeah.
What get Pop Warner on what they call it, unlimited weight football or whatever. What gets you out there is the fact that your kid on
That's
the
your
team.
kid there, yeah.
That what get you out there.
And you volunteer, you ain't getting like, you know.
So the very first 2 years I did, he played for free.
Okay.
He played for free the first 2 years. They paid, they compensated you with the
because
entry
you're
level
coaching.
free because you're coaching.
Gotcha.
So I coached for $350, which is actually a lot for a kid to play.
For
it used to be
sport,
$40 for everything.
Yeah, everything. Jersey, you flip it inside out, that's home and away.
Hello.
Yeah.
Jonah had in 1 year. Shout out to my boy.
You
I
hit both
said
buttons?
my son's name on.
Almost.
Jonah had 3 jerseys. His
3?
championship year, they won the city. And it's different leagues, so it ain't like the best in the city. It was the best in this league in the city. It's like 2 leagues in the city, 2 or 3. They won the city. They had 3 jerseys, black, white. They had black, white, and gray. Yeah, it was crazy. So that's where that 350 went.
Yeah, Jersey's like Oregon. Goddamn it.
Right. It is.
Our
It
track
is.
team got 4.
Yeah, them kids. Yeah, they do their thing. Man.
I wanted to ask y'all this though, because we've known each other, all of us in here for a
Long
while.
time.
I think Jarvis has said about the 03. So if I known you in 03, I was in 3rd. I was younger than your son is. Your oldest son is now.
About to die. Oh, Lord. It's about that time. The upper room. Boy. Hey, for real.
I'm definitely gonna sing at your funeral.
So what happened to him, old man?
I tell you who I don't want to be. I don't want to be that
They
nigga.
gonna find me at the Yankee game.
Who, the
boy.
old nigga?
Yes.
Why you don't want to be the old nigga?
I see all your niggas die.
Yeah. Be the last one here?
You don't know nobody on this earth. You
never
in jail.
said. I'm telling you. They gonna find me up there with that Yankee game. Boy. They gonna find me up
To
there.
be the last nigga left.
Yeah.
Them niggas were late as fuck.
Them Yankees whooping ass, ain't
Right.
they? Which one of the Yankees?
Hey.
But go
They
back to
gonna
what
find
you
me
said. We're gonna get on what you said.
No, so cause I think I don't know what it sparked from. I think Jarvis, we was talking. Y'all was talking about y'all college year, not college years, but like having my brother JoJo's daughter Janaya be like the oldest daughter on y'all team, but then just like being and transitioning through life, being a young adult to be to where you are now, even with like everything that's happening at the school district with whatever. But looking at where you are now, where we are now, I'm 30, but y'all are 33,
34.
34.
Yeah.
34 this year.
Yeah.
34, Jarvis
36.
36. I'm 30. But looking back to when you were 23 years old, fresh out of college, didn't know like cause
I felt invincible.
Invincible. Shout out.
I felt invincible though. Invincible.
Yeah, you gonna have to get my company name right. If you don't get the word right, get my company name right.
But I'm just saying, like, being that age, you don't understand. Like, you understand life, but you don't understand it. You think you could live forever, and you think like the things that I did at that age, I would never do now.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
None of them?
Like
The nigga was just at the club, so he lying about something.
Right.
but the way
Right.
I also said somebody bumped me.
You did.
You couldn't bump me at 18, and I wasn't running in your shit if you ain't say sorry.
That's a
If you
fact.
ain't say sorry.
Like for real, like
Yeah.
let's talk about the fact you couldn't bump me and not apologize or say my bad or something. If you bumped me in the club at 18,
Which club?
any club, Puff, Aqua, Soho, let's talk about it.
He said 2 clubs, the same club, and 3. Name 3 clubs, 2 of them the same. Why?
They changed
Because they changed the dress code and shit.
Why they did that? Keep going.
You couldn't bump you couldn't bump me and think that was the end of the night. I'm on your ass. First of all, who bumped me? He got this shirt on. Woo. Next time he come around, I'm jumping in his shit. At my big age now, it's not the same.
Yeah.
But I gotta get home to my baby. My daughters, I told her I'd be home. Man, I'm not, man. Bump, you good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, long as there ain't no, like, you just.
no disrespectful shit.
You know what I'm saying? But at 18, you couldn't tell me that. At 18, I feel, you disrespectful as fuck. I'm back in school now. I'm so, bro, I be writing the professors.
What you be writing them? What are you writing?
I be asking them is anything I can change in my paper? Like, what do you think? Like, at 18, You gonna get this paper
Yeah.
Come on, man.
and you gonna grade it.
Wait, time out. You in school?
Yeah, I'm working on my master.
You what we call a real one.
Shout out to UCF, big night.
Come on, man.
And shout out to UCF too. My line brother just
lady
graduated
grad.
with his master's. So congratulations to my
Big
line
nights.
brother.
Yeah.
Big nights. So
Big night.
yeah. So but you
Big
couldn't
night. Charge on. That's what they
charge
say.
on.
Charge on.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't been to the campus since.
Nah.
You do it online.
No, I do online. I do
Charge on.
I do online.
Nigga, make sure your computer on.
Right.
But one of my good friends
Dog.
is the head coach at
Dog.
is the defense coordinator. So I take Ari all the time.
Who?
Addison.
Who's the coach? Who's the
Addison.
coach? Oh,
He's the
okay.
defense coordinator.
My God.
So we go over there all the time, and he give us tickets or whatever. So
Yeah, charge on.
yeah, charge the fuck on.
Turn the computer on.
Turn that computer on.
Charge it and turn it on.
Or phone. Or phone.
Our phone.
Or phone.
But no, so I remember this was years ago. I think I was 23. My wife was 22. We were in Miami for Al's birthday party. Nah, it's a lot of stuff transpired that day that was crazy. But I just remember we were 23. So Jarvis, how many years you got on me? If I'm 30, you 36.
6.
So you got 6 years on me. God damn. So you was 29?
Yeah.
Acting like he 22.
My birthday in March. So when your birthday?
September.
So yeah.
So he's 28.
About a half year. So
20.
5.5.
How old was the nigga acting though? 'Cause Jarvis ain't really in his age.
I'm always at my age. Always. Always at
Me
my age.
being 23, looking at him, he was acting older, but me being 30 around the same age group, he was
I play. Listen. I play, but I play when it's time to play.
yeah. Necessary.
Okay, facts.
I play when it's time to play.
Necessary
Facts,
fun.
facts,
100%.
But I remember just everybody. We was the youngest ones there. Me and my wife now, my girlfriend at the time. We were the youngest ones there, and we was sitting at they wanted to go to goddamn shooters off the water in Fort Lauderdale. Let's rent a boat. We gonna get bottomless mimosas, and we over there in the corner like shit.
Got a check.
Let's split this chicken and waffles. Let's go split the chicken and waffles.
Hey, for
we
real.
gonna stop to. But now, like just 6 years later, just like looking where your life has gotten you to. When you were 23, Syxx, what? Like I don't want to say what position were you in, but what were you at compared to you now, glowing, happy, moving, father,
Right.
House, this, that, and the third, like that.
I'm
that
moving. I
drive.
don't know. I be frowning sometimes.
I mean, everybody, such is life.
I'm moving. Yeah.
Such is life.
Nah, seriously though, like in a nutshell, when you 20, I had my boy at 22. Had him at 22. When you have a child that young, you relying on other people, right? That's the biggest difference outside of just the nuances of raising a child. And having it's responsibility based. And everybody who tell you I raised my child when they 1 and 2, like yes you do, but like at the end of the day, like it's responsibility based.
Yeah.
It's, feed time, nurturing time, sleep time, whatever. But when you start to talk about the dependency, when you're 22, you don't have a child, you do what you want.
Facts.
And you
Move
do
how
what
you
you
want.
feel.
Facts.
I couldn't do what I felt.
Yeah.
My ex-wife, shout out to her, amazing mother, man. She couldn't do what she felt. Even more so because she was in school too.
Yeah.
So now I'm out of school. She's still in school. I'm taking care of Jace while she, going to school. And when I graduated, she did that all before and after. But but as soon as she got home, she 10 toes down all the way through. So it's like she might have wanted to go out. She might have wanted to go somewhere. She might have wanted to do something, and she couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And so, just be transparent. I did sometimes. So you have that you fluctuating with in regards to, and I ended up moving back to Jacksonville. I think it's the best move for everybody. At the time, it was just kind of like, damn, what you doing?
Yeah.
So my point is like, you're doing something and I'm doing what I feel, but then I'm not, I'm thinking about how it affects everybody opposed to I'm just doing what I feel and that's it. So that's the biggest difference. So right now I do everything, nothing I do except for my company. And even then, sometimes I got to do what is best for everybody. But the things I do now, nothing's for me.
Yeah.
And I think when you have a child, nothing that you're doing at the time really is for you. That's that's the biggest difference. I don't say the only. That's the biggest difference. And I'm very good with doing things that's not for me because I like me. I'm good. I love me more than anybody. Yeah. So I'm okay. I can walk out the room and not think about. I can walk out of my house for a month or so and not think about me and be all right because I done treated myself so good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm good. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I like to do things for other people. And so a lot of times people don't give themselves that love. So that's why when it's time to give them, when it's time to do something serious, they don't, you know, give themselves that love. They don't give themselves that love at all. So that's the biggest difference.
Okay.
I hate when you do that.
I said, okay, was what I said, Reese. Now put the goddamn vodka down. You talked shit about it 2 shows ago when your ass was here. And now your ass just sitting here drinking all the goddamn whatever the hell you call it.
Spice rum.
Spice rum from BJ's. $13 for the handle.
$13.
He shouldn't have said the price. Now I don't even want to fuck that
You
shit.
niggas are putting all kind of chemicals in your body.
Right. Nigga, we down there superhero right now.
Yeah, I do feel like I can fly.
But no, so I mean I think that's just like interesting to see how life has carried us and what a pivot is. Now Breeze is married, I'm married. You recently
Used to be married. Shout out to my dog though.
How are the dating streets?
The dating?
Yes, because you have to get back into it.
That shit easy.
Nah,
I be
it
feeling
ain't.
like, pfft.
Well, you know, the older you get, the more it's like you know what you want, right?
True.
You know what you want, so it's like you're not experimenting no more.
Yeah.
You know, I was married at 31. I got married at 31. I was divorced by 33.
31 and a half, goddamn.
Right. I was divorced by 33.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so you know what you want now. You know what you want. So I even said this, and I said this before I'm with someone now, you know, and I said this before I met this person. I said, I need somebody who knows what I've been through. I didn't want somebody technically that had been divorced, but I wanted somebody that just knew what I've been through. Maybe your mama did, maybe your family did or whatever. And it just worked out because this person's been divorced too.
Okay.
So it's like the patience that you have is on a whole nother level.
Would you get married again?
I would, no, for sure. For the benefits that America gives you for being married, absolutely. 100%. Now, would I have another wedding?
No.
No.
You just pop up married.
No. That wedding was, y'all were both there. The wedding was
Amazing.
probably the biggest party I've thrown in my life. You know, amazing wedding.
The bar was amazing.
Now, if the wife say, hey, look, you know, I'm having sex, I don't think she want one either. I know she don't want one. But if she mess around it, because she's had one before too. But if she mess around and say, I want a wedding, she getting it.
Okay.
You know?
Was there
destination? My bad.
Big destination. And even as a married man now, I told my wife, we spent a good little grip on this wedding.
Hey, next subject. I don't even want to. Boy, look here.
But and I know it's too late, but I tell her, like, we could have really, like, the people that really was fucking with us would have came and been a part of this wedding. Then we had the wedding and the
vacation
honeymoon at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back and be a guest on the show again. I'm gonna be married by that time, and I'll be done. Went to a whole nother country and came back. There's gonna be 6 people that went to that wedding.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'd be one of the 6 because with situations. let me
put yourself on your guest list. I'm gonna be one of them.
I'm gonna be one of them 6, bro. Right. Like times like that with my dogs, like people I grew up with, like people that helped me grow. I have to be there. Like you 2 niggas in the room, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know, but you helped me grow in a way that.
Although the nigga kicked me off his wedding guest list.
Who hit on the wedding guest list?
I wasn't on his original count.
Who, me?
You definitely
not
was.
You. Not
you. I'm about to say.
No.
You kicked him off your wedding guest list?
Never.
Oh, somebody lying.
Yeah, he lying.
Just like another wedding I went to, I got invited the day of.
I never kicked Jerry off my wedding list. He was definitely on. He was on list A.
I went to go check all the RSVP on the thing.
You wasn't on there.
I said, maybe they spelled it wrong.
No,
folks be spelling it wrong.
And he got multiple finales on there.
Yeah, I said, let me try 1 L, not that either. I said, maybe they did a double type. Let me try 3 L's. I said, well, damn, let me try your name, wife. Let me
try your name.
This nigga lying.
Nah, bro, can you explain that a little bit? Like what went into your process? If you don't mind me asking a question, what went into your process of choosing people to go into your wedding? Because I will say this, both of y'all unequivocally were on my A list. I had 241 people show up for me, and so y'all was on there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say lie. It's pretty easy to get 240. You know, it's easy to do that. But you on there.
But my wife, she had at that point, she probably had 30 people. Like, she wasn't fucking with people. Like, most of the people from New York, if they couldn't come, but she knew they wasn't gonna come, she wasn't inviting them. So she had 30 people. So the rest of the people was my people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jerry was definitely on the A list. But that's the same time.
Why would he feel like that? If you don't mind me asking.
Nigga in his feelings. That was the same time. That's the same time he followed me. He fired me. He fired me.
I did not fire you.
From here?
We already cleared it up. That's the time. That's around the time Breeze quit it and unfollowed me on social media.
Damn.
And then
Everybody got problems.
And then he was subtweeting me. The nigga started subtweeting. Y'all remember subtweeting back in the day?
I don't even know what this nigga.
Y'all remember subtweeting back in the day?
Back in the day.
Oh, y'all still doing that shit?
Y'all know, but it happens. it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Breeze started yeah, the nigga, hope the nigga mic break. I was like, oh.
No. You say you hope his mic? No, bro.
Hope they don't
What
get
kind of
another-
mics you have? You ain't
I
had
ain't had
these.
these.
Nice, yeah.
And the thing is, the one that he talked about, it did break, but he ain't had to say the shit out loud like that.
And you eating this
Hope the
shit.
nigga hope the nigga don't get another
nah.
guest on that
No,
podcast.
another guest.
Another guest.
This nigga knows. Stop eating.
Guest and guest host. You good, huh?
But nah, for real though.
For real or what?
No, for real. Like, y'all help
Was
me
he
grow.
on your A list in your wedding?
Yes.
Can your wife vouch for that?
Facts.
All right. My ex can vouch. Both of y'all was in there.
I bet.
Done in pen.
I would have said that bitch out. Wouldn't been no wedding. I wish you would have fucking said John's having a wedding and Breeze wasn't back. Would have been the sound that y'all heard. The fuck?
Is there anyone here who doesn't approve?
That's what the fuck you done heard.
Speak now or forever hold.
No. You stupid, dog.
Nah, but for real though, like, y'all helped me grow, so I can't see that like without y'all. For real. Like,
Make me cry on this show. I'll do it.
Y'all was the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I came in as a whole fucking. I was hoodlum. You know how you call people hoodlums?
Yeah, you were.
Bro, I was wild as fuck. I didn't become a starter on the team until I started hanging with
I
stars.
thought he said a star. I didn't become a star until
I didn't
You
become
are a star. Don't get it twisted.
I know, but I didn't become a starter until I started hanging with starters.
Ooh.
So I tell all my kids when I'm coaching them, like, you gotta be careful who you hang with.
Yeah.
You look at him when you say that.
You hang around kids on the bench, you on the bench.
Yeah.
I started hanging around starters. I started hanging around Rudell Smalls, JJ Lassiter, Keith Dawson, Joshua Philpott.
Hung around Key?
Yeah.
But he wasn't
Jarvis
a starter.
Williams.
He wasn't a starter.
He was
starter
on the
adjacent.
field.
Shout out to my dog. Don't get it twisted now, but I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying, I started hanging around. I started going.
Well, he started hanging with good people.
I started.
He started his car.
Started going to workouts.
I'm just kidding, Keith. Let me stop. That's my
Started
dog.
going to the workouts with them in the morning, and all of a sudden I started changing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
Your behavior changed based off what you was around.
but
Yeah.
big
I
fact.
got you. No, I feel that.
Now,
And then being younger, sex was a sport. I wish I would have just like kind of eased up. Sex was a sport when you young.
I got a question for you because you said that
Nigga just hunting with hunting.
y'all went to the same school. Y'all went to the same college, rather.
Yeah.
Were y'all Eskimo brothers? Do y'all know if y'all ever were Eskimo brothers?
What the fuck's that?
I know for a fact we are.
You know for a fact that y'all are Eskimo.
I know for
brothers.
a fact we are.
Okay.
How deep we get into that conversation, I'm not, but I know for a fact.
Reed's like, what the fuck is an Eskimo?
What the fuck is Eskimo? With the same woman?
What?
No, we not.
Oh, we not? Oh, you know what?
Never.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You
We
slid
not.
on,
We not.
you slid on one of my old.
Wait.
You slid on something. Just tell
No.
me. This is kind of tell me now. You slid on one of my. I knew you.
Wait.
No. I knew it, bro. Hey, in the show. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you in the show. This shit, we gotta talk about this shit. Stop the cameras.
Look, let me tell you something. Look, I was always fourth choice for folk. My cholesterol always been high. So anybody, you was, like you said, we talked about you was 185. You know what I'm saying? I'm at 220. People looking, like that. So we couldn't have been the same.
But you definitely,
Mine was in Dunkin' Donuts. Yours is in
Starbucks.
bro.
right. Southern Grounds.
Something ground.
Hey, Jared, tell me what Eskimo brothers mean because he might be lying. What that mean?
What do you tell you it meant?
We slid the same thing,
Yes, that's an Eskimo brother.
bro. You backdoored me.
I didn't back.
Oh,
Oh,
backdoor! Oh
Dog, that's crazy. Dog, the first time I ever heard of backdoor season, my dog had shirts.
Yeah.
Y'all used to have shirts. That's crazy.
You had the back door because I
ain't never backdoor you ever. I ain't never did that to nobody. Ever. Not ever. For real.
Ever? You don't seem like a backdoor.
Nah, not even close.
And he's not, but accidentally.
People barely let me in the front. They barely let me in the front though. What you mean?
Bro, like
You can open the door and not know that you're the back door.
Yeah.
I done opened the door and told me, get out.
What? Some of these houses in Jacksonville, you think you in the front, you in the back.
Front, yeah.
I can't do the
I enter from the street.
I don't even know the code to get in the gate until a lot of these communities, but it's on front door. Man, look. No, man. Nah.
We might be.
I don't think so.
You and my brother.
Tracks. Which one? Which one?
Your dog.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
What did it say? The Ronald show.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah. No. So.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Hey, question for you now, Bruce. We were talking about education. Duval's going through some transition, and I don't know how much you want to talk about that, but it's happening.
Please.
It's
time.
This boy here.
I'm sorry to bring it up.
How the parents do it?
It's time. But first, I wanted to give you a shout out. One, of course, you know that you was top 10 teacher of the year.
Yes, sir.
Now, I hate
deal, bro.
I hate that you had to get in under these circumstances of what the district is finna go through. But this week that just passed, because when the show comes out, was Teacher Appreciation Week. So we appreciate you for being an educator in the school system.
Yes, sir.
But what the hell is going on with the school system? Kids not going to school no more? They going to other schools? What's happening?
They definitely going to these charter schools, these private schools.
Private and charter.
I keep telling people each kid that comes to a school has a dollar sign over their head, and people got to realize this is a business like anything else. It's not like it used to be. It's the money is gonna go where the money's at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all the funds that the teachers was getting or the district is getting, it all requires students. If all the students are leading public schools and going to, charter schools, private schools, you don't get that money no more. That money goes to the charter or the private schools or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they got to make cuts.
Yeah.
And tough situation for a lot of teachers, because there's a lot of good teachers that may not have a teaching job in Duval County. Come
2024, 2025 school year.
Come 2020, yeah. So at this point, we almost got to. It's a lot of teachers I know that's looking for other jobs in other states. Because they don't know if they're gonna have a job next year or the security of their job, which I hate, because it almost seems like, and I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about charter schools. I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these teachers that's at the charter schools, I don't know if they have that same teaching background. Anybody that has a degree can teach. You know what I'm saying?
Any degree. Don't matter.
Any degree.
Long as you pass that
long as you pass
subject area.
What's it called?
I don't even think you have to pass the subject area if you have a degree.
Okay.
Because it's requirements to be a teacher for DCPS.
Right.
You have to pass a subject area, the professional, the GK. With these charter schools, I don't think you have to pass any of those, because a lot of those teachers don't have to teach.
Straight degree, that's it.
Straight degree. Youch.
He said, "Youch."
Nah, youch. For real.
And
that hurt. That hurt a little bit.
And me personally, I feel
What's the point
like,
of getting a degree in education?
Right.
That's why they're cutting a lot of those degrees from schools. You realize a lot of colleges aren't offering education
because you don't need it no more. Because I'm gonna give you this curriculum. You went to college. You can read. You can do this. You do that. We're gonna give you this. You do this.
Teach yourself how to teach.
Yeah. So basically, I just feel like it sucks tremendously, because there's a lot of people this is their passion.
Right.
And passion and check is two different things. And I think we're in that part to where people are doing it for checks and people are doing it for passion.
That's always been the case, though, when it came to education. A lot of people use education just as, like, I know I can get a job teaching.
Right.
And as soon as I get a job that I really want or in my field, I'm going to leave these kids and go do what I got to do for real. But as I graduated in June, I need some work.
Well, for me, that's how I started.
Okay.
Shit, I need a check. So I'm graduating college. I went pass the test, whatever. But then like you start to love it. You love what you're doing. You love meeting with these kids. But it's just making it hard in Florida, in Duval County, merging these schools and upping the classroom account. And I think it's gonna be to a point to where public schools is gonna be the alternative schools for kids in Duval.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So to where all these kids are going to charter schools, and when they get kicked out, they got to come here. They got to come to a Duval County school, and I hate it. I hate to see a lot of these teachers go because it's a lot of good teachers in Duval County, educators. It's a lot of good people, but we'll never get to know because of what's going on.
What's next for you? You gonna stay in the classroom or you gonna get the fuck up out of there?
You want to know? Honestly, I'm not in the classroom.
Well, you gonna stay in the
Where are
school?
you at now?
I haven't been in the classroom for 8 years.
What is your title?
I'm a behavior interventionist.
I heard how you said that shit.
I'm a behavior interventionist. I deal
With
with
the head,
behavior,
say it again, say it again.
dog. It's real.
behavior interventionist. I deal with
Behavioral.
behavioral interventionist.
No, say it again.
Behavioral interventionist.
You see how his head did when he said that shit because he mean that shit. I'm behavior.
So I supposed to just deal with kids that get in trouble, but I deal with all behaviors. So when they say that title, I don't just deal with bad behavior. I deal with good behavior. So I reward the kids that do good, and I get on the kids that do bad. But I treat none of them differently.
No.
So my title is different because it's not a lot of behavior interventionists in Duval County. You have deans, you have teachers. I'm behavior interventionist, so I'm in an elementary setting, so I deal with a lot of younger kids.
Could you do high school?
Could I do high school? I've done high school.
Okay. As a behavioral interventionist?
As a dean.
Say that.
As a dean. Jackson, Terry Parker. I've worked at middle schools. Arlington Middle School. What's the school they used to be on Moncrief in 45th?
Shit, the hood.
I need you to remember that one. Because it might go on your resume. I don't know.
It's on my resume.
Got you.
I'm just saying.
As you've been saying this, I've been typing this down. Just to let you know. I've been typing this down literally. Yeah. Told you.
But yeah. So, but I'm just, it's a bad thing because I don't feel like it's about the kids no more. It's all about money.
Everything is about money.
Everything, and I wish we just went back to where it was for the kids for real.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Breeze? I wish you nothing but the best.
I wish you wouldn't have brought it up. I thought you weren't gonna bring it up on the podcast, but yeah, there it is.
Well, you know how we be talking and shit, and I thought it was a good damn thing.
Nah, that's a good thing for real.
Because you gotta think you got kids in college who listen to us, and they're thinking about going into education, but they could be not knowing the ins and outs of what's happening inside of these schools, inside of these school districts rather. So it could be a pivot for them. They might be like, shit, I wanted to go teach, but now I'm thinking about maybe doing something else.
But that's not what we want, especially for the young black males. If you want to teach, I think you should teach. But I think you should also know the district and the history of the district that you're teaching behind. All districts are not the same. Like I love DCPS. I think it's great. The district I work for, but it's certain thing when it comes to money in the city that you work in and what's going on behind the city and the city that sponsors the school, and so it's levels to everything.
Yeah,
but you got to know what you're getting into. You got to know, I'm getting into this school, but this school is known for having charter schools be up 2 years and then go back to public schools another. Yeah. So you got to know what you're getting into.
The ebbs and the flows of it.
So you know what I'm saying. So you got to do your homework. So I don't want to. I don't want to knock any young black male that wants to teach and wants to reach out to our youth. Please do.
Because we need you.
We need you.
I need you.
Like you don't understand like the power of the kids seeing you every day, giving you hugs. Sometimes you the only positive black male them kids see.
Jarvis, what age you had your first black teacher?
Ooh.
Or a grade rather.
First black teacher I ever had was actually my stepdad cousin, and it was Miss Felder, 2nd grade.
So okay, you had it pretty early.
2nd grade.
Black, you ever had a black male teacher?
Black male teacher. Ooh. Oh, snap.
Outside of college?
I might not have had one in college.
Oh, wow. I didn't have one in college either.
I don't think I've ever had a black male teacher.
I never had a black male teacher.
Mine was in high school, Mr. Battle.
Dang, why I ain't never thought about this?
Yeah, I never had a
Mr.
black male
who?
teacher.
Mr. Battle. He taught math.
They're talking about Stephen Battle from here. I'm about to say, Jesus.
You know, my first non-white teacher was in 7th grade, Mr. Vigo.
Okay.
From Palm Coast.
Okay.
And then all up through high school, white teachers, maybe Hispanic or Latin. College even, I had a Spanish teacher because I had to take Spanish, Mufad.
I think I would have did better in school if I had more black teachers.
Yeah, for
Somebody that can relate, because I felt like everything I did as a black male to a white female teacher or a white male teacher, they felt was disrespectful. And I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. It's just how, sometimes the way we talk with our hands, you think I'm mad, but I ain't mad with you. I'm really
Back up, Leonard.
right. I'm really just passionate.
Get back.
I'm really just passionate about it. I want you to goddamn tell me why the hell I failed this test, and I studied all fucking night.
Right.
Like,
I've been working on this. I've been studying. What's that? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go. No, you good. This one good. This one good.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you've been drinking that. That goddamn. I forgot what it's called, but
we finna go
to the thing. Yeah. That thing on his back.
But yeah, so.
But yeah, no, that's a great point though, Breeze. But before I go, I want to ask you this question, because I never had a black male teacher. I don't even think I had a black female teacher that I can recall that I really. But I'm from Palm Coast, so the demographics of Palm Coast didn't look like me a lot. Like it did, but it didn't. Not in education. But my parents didn't move me to. We didn't have school choice. Like we only had X amount of high schools, 2 middle schools, 2 high schools, and a slew of elementary schools. But in Jacksonville or other cities, you can kind of pick where your kid goes to school at.
Yeah.
But to what degree, right? Because like some schools in Jacksonville, they will be immersed in the black culture or Hispanic culture,
Right.
But it'll be a C-D school compared to other schools that are A schools on other sides of neighborhoods, but you missing that diversity inside of that school system.
Yeah, because a lot of kids that come from those schools that's like CDs with those kids that's not from here, a lot of those kids don't speak English. And you don't have a lot of translators in those schools. So there's a lot of the kids that may be in the classroom that don't understand what the teacher is saying.
Yeah.
Until their translator comes in and translate. But you don't have a lot of translators.
So what do you?
So you have to also think about that. It's a lot of those kids who's being tested on tests that may be CD because but if you want to be real, a lot of the schools it's a lot of brilliant kids in the school.
For sure.
It's a lot of kids don't test well. A lot of kids, you know what I'm saying, have other stuff going. So yeah, the grade is important, but you also got to look at the growth of the child.
Yeah.
You got to know what's going on with them. So I understand what you're saying, but it's bigger than that grade.
So I'll ask Syxx the same question too. Then, what's more important to you? Because we didn't have that many black or diverse educators from where I'm from.
Right.
You got to go again. Yeah.
No.
The dude next to you. So what's more important to you? Because you live in a side of town where I think. I don't know what school your son goes to. I'm not gonna say it if I do.
Oh, it's Mandarin Middle.
Okay.
Yeah, South.
But is it a very diverse school or is it?
It is
very diverse.
It's to me.
Is it diverse like Palm Coast? Like LPC diverse?
Tad bit more.
A little bit more.
You know what? I'll be honest. Buddy Taylor and Mandarin Middle are almost like the same.
Okay. So
they're almost. I mean, from we went to school there, it's almost the same. You have an area where a lot of people come to Mandarin because of sports, because of the size or whatnot, and because of accessibility too. And so you'll get a lot of folks that are, got a little money or whatever, and got a little pride, a little passion, a little pull. But then you'll get them kids that, don't mind coming down 95.
Yeah.
You'll get 295 on the west right there. You'll get them.
So it's
there,
like my wife went to black schools, like what would we consider black schools? Andrew Jackson, Reebok
Middle schools or high schools?
High school and middle school.
Andrew Jackson, Gilbert Middle School, Reebok High.
She went to Reebok High for her freshman year. So
Highlands.
So she would
still a choice.
She would consider, like, when we be talking about our educational background and how we grew up, she considers, compared to what she went to school with the culture diversity, Palm Coast schools to be like white schools.
They all do.
I'd be
They
like,
all do that.
I'd be like, wife, no, like I
wasn't like that.
I went to Buddy Taylor, I went to LP State. Those were considered the blacker schools because the feeder neighborhood to those schools where a lot of black people live. So like if you were black, you lived in Bunnell, the R section, the Z
But
section.
that's history though. That's history.
But no,
not just history. That's just what you're exposed to. Like at that time, yes, most of the kids who lived in the hood, they went to
LPC, Buddy Taylor.
They went to Buddy Taylor.
I'm not sure the tide has shifted, but my question is: so would that being considered for us as diverse school, for someone in Jacksonville who went to a Jackson or a Reebok that went to a truly black school?
It depends on when they went to Jackson.
Well, let me get the question because Jackson right now is the same Jackson. What would be most important to you? The grade of your child's school. So say Jackson back in the day was a D+ school in your neighborhood, but it had the black culture. Or if you had to send your kid to a predominantly white school that was a B+ to an A, what's more important to you? Because me and you both talked about not having black males in the classroom.
Right.
And I think I would have much rather have seen a Breeze and be at this C school than
Well, the thing is, real quick though, just for content and just for information purposes, not having a black teacher mean you didn't have a black experience.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we had a black experience. We had a mixed school.
A mixed school, very
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I personally believe when you 65-35, give or take, that's like as mixed as you're going to get because you got to think, if I got 35% black, I'm not hanging around. It ain't like I'm around 6 out of 10 white folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with, I'm prejudiced. Let's be honest. Everybody have a negative connotation with the word, but you prejudiced and you sit at the cafeteria with your folks, and you hang out with your folks, and that's it. We did it at JU. You know what I'm saying? JU is predominantly white.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when we
HBCU,
you see what I'm saying? It felt like an HBCU. That's all we hung around. But to answer your question, what's more important is literally and actually what you deem important. Whatever you in your household deem important, that's what it goes off of. If you go off of culture, you need to culturally choose your school and choose where your child experiences middle school. And middle school to me is the most forming. It's the most forming level of public school that we have. That's make or break time.
Yeah.
If your child is sensitive, they're gonna see how sensitive they are. In middle school and vice versa. If your child is a wreck, we're gonna see how big of a wreck they are. If they big and bad, we're gonna see how big and bad they are. So that's the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's the situation. And so it all depends. It just all depends on what you actually deem important. Me and my family, grades are very important, but at the same time, I care about what my kid experiences on the day to day.
Yeah.
That day to day, with the way the world is turning now, I need them to experience. I would like for them to experience as much as they can, as many different situations as they can. And if they are B school, I don't know if when we get to college and they graduate and they live life and they go about raising their kids, I don't know if I'll remember what the grade
the school was.
That the school was. I'll know if the school provided a mixed environment as well as a black environment, as well as a black teacher, as well as how to deal with white teachers or what. I would care about that much more. My kids outside making noise.
No, you good. They good. I appreciate that, man. Let's keep the show rolling. Let us know in the comments, though. I think that was a good little conversation right there about school choice and what's happening in the district. But we got to move the show along. We're going right here to one of my favorite segments, and it's called Straight from Social Media. Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great. Now, in this week's segment of Straight from Social Media, we are preparing. The day that we're recording this show is the day that it's coming out, but I want to have a conversation about it. So people are calling Cat Williams the truth teller of 2024. His January interview with Shannon Sharp kind of sparked all these folks into telling truth or their version of the truth. You got beefs happening that we didn't even know was beefs. For real. We talked about Kendrick and Drake earlier, but then you got Monique and DL. You got I didn't even know Kid Capri was beefing with Martin Lawrence in that show. So Cat Williams got a Netflix special that just came out, and he did it live. I don't know what he said because we haven't seen it yet. But what are y'all thoughts about the truth tellers of 2024? Do we need more of this? Should this be happening, or is it like, hey man, some things should stay things?
The truth is the truth. The fuck?
Their version of the truth is their truth.
No, I believe the same thing. Yeah, the truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth. And if it's their version of the truth, it's the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think people try to hide the truth so much of what's going on that to where it becomes a lie. You ever had somebody tell the truth about something and they keep telling it and then all of a sudden it becomes a lie? It just happened with me. I was telling you about a weight, and the weight I said ended up to another weight, and it keeps exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is truth. If you come with the truth from the beginning, I think that's what it should be. But you hold it for so long, and now you want to try to expose and tell. Keep telling the truth. I'm with it.
I'm not mad at it. I think I'm disappointed in the. Why not go to the person that you have the problems or the issues with? I think that we got away from having conversations with people.
Ain't no money in that.
Right.
Ain't no money in that.
That's a fact. That's what it is. If the truth is money, you're gonna get the truth.
Right.
If lie is money, you're gonna get the lie.
Right.
So do you need truth tellers? Absolutely. But I'm an advocate for the truth.
We live in a time now. Social media get you money.
Yeah.
Shit, they come to me right now and say, tell a fucking story about Jerry. This nigga fired me 3 times, man. I don't even know why I was fired.
That's true.
That's not true.
But
people take that and run with it.
But that is. If I'm getting paid, he fired me twice.
Kendrick and Drake.
He fired me twice.
I fired you once.
I quit once. But to them,
can y'all just stay and we need y'all. Sorry, I don't know if that's about social media. Social media.
But you get
straight
what I'm saying?
from social media, we need y'all. I'm social media. I'm a guest. I'm the social media. We need y'all. So don't quit again.
Thank you.
Please don't fire me no more. All right. So
I never fired Bree.
the thing is, dog.
I just didn't get paid when I came to work.
Kendrick and Drake, though. You stupid.
So I wasn't fired, but I just was coming on my goodwill.
But for real, Kendrick and Drake, like, let one of them tell lies. Let this whole girl thing be a lie. It's gonna sell, though. It's gonna sell. Yeah. So that's what they care about. You know,
they probably texting each other right now, like, "Boy, you got me on that one."
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm coming back.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
I don't care what you do.
I'm gonna say this right here. Next time I say this, I want you to say this back. Yeah.
I believe that.
We're in the studio together.
I believe that.
Let us know in the comments, though, man. Straight from social media, are the truth tellers of 2024 necessary, or is it getting a little bit out of hand? I don't know. I mean, it's entertainment. Entertainment is entertainment, and it makes content for this show. Let us know in the comments. That is straight from social media. Breeze.
What's up?
Hey man, we moving the show along. We got to go right here to one of my favorite segments. It's your segment, and you know what it's called?
Question of the day.
And it go like this.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Let me get it back. Question of the day.
Yo, it's your boy Breeze, and today's question of the day is: if you have 3 wishes with a magic genie, what are your 3 wishes? You cannot wish anybody back from death. You cannot wish anything with love. Why you looking like that?
Why no love?
You can't.
I like love.
You can't. Nobody back from death. No love. What's your 3 wishes? Go.
Money.
Let me make it more interesting. You can't wish for unlimited money.
Oh,
because everybody be like, money.
Unlimited bills paid. I need every bill to be taken care of. I don't care what the money costs.
That's good wordplay.
I need every bill to be taken care of. I'm good. I'm super.
That is good. I think that gets everything right there. That's grocery.
Every bill.
Gas.
That's one.
You got to use the 3 wishes or you get none of them.
And no love.
You can't use.
I like love. Damn.
Question of the day.
That is a question of the day.
No love.
All right.
No extra money. No wishing people back from death.
Okay. Every bill be taken care of. I don't care if you're paying potatoes.
I like that one.
Yeah. I don't care if you're paying potatoes. That's fine.
Yeah.
Get it paid. I don't care. I don't care what it is. I guess the second one would be I guess I would be able to easily live out my dream. Easily. Effortlessly and easily live out my dream. Right? and then I would wish for unlimited. I would wish for unlimited.
PTO.
That's a great one. Just no job. 365
You
days
gotta
a
work
year.
with that first one.
Right. You get 2,080 hours a year, PTO. No work.
Boy, your tax refund gonna be crazy.
Fine.
Doing that damn. How many hours you work? Zero. How much you made?
Well, what did you
4
get?
million?
Did you get unemployment?
No. Food stamps? No.
That'd be crazy.
You going to jail? The Fed ain't gonna know how you did
At
it,
all.
but you going.
Right.
You locked up.
They don't know. Genie in the room, chilling. Genie got his own room too.
Genie got his own
Bet
room.
that. No, for that third one would be I would wish for unlimited resources to my children.
Nice.
And I mean I'm talking about unlimited. I'm talking about if they want anything, need anything,
They got
it's a place they can go and get it.
Yeah.
And you take money out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if my bills pay for it, they'll be fine. But even if as adults, if they need a resource, if they need anything, I wish they would be able to go get it
With
you know,
ease.
with super ease.
With ease.
Unlimited resources, unlimited bills paid, and effortlessly and efficiently living my dream.
Yeah.
Them be my 3 wishes.
I ain't mad at that. Jerry?
I'm gonna
and a Tesla truck.
take his first one of the everything paid for, like the bills. 2, I would probably go. I'll be selfless and say that everyone that's around me is taken care of. So whether that means like everybody has a house that they don't have to pay for, everybody like has like whatever they need, like, you know, make sure that they can move and do it.
And they gonna find a way to get this money to everybody without saying money.
Without make sure that they got the
Basically
needs.
what the fuck going on.
Make sure that they got their needs are met.
Right.
Make sure that they
Genie gonna be like,
make sure that they never go without or have to go without. And then the third one would be, I guess, a selfish one. I would say fame, but not famous. I would take fame, but I don't want to be famous.
That's not my word. Y'all two the famous ones. Y'all know that one. I don't know that one.
nah, no.
What do you mean? I'm asking. What do you mean by that? Y'all the famous ones. I'm not.
Kevin Hart is famous.
Okay. Donnell Rawlings.
Chris Spencer has fame. Probably never heard of him, but he's behind the scenes in everything that you enjoy. Yeah,
Got you.
So like, and he knows everybody. Everybody knows him, but he doesn't have to come under the scrutiny that Kevin Hart has to come under for being famous. Kim Kardashian, famous. Tamar Braxton's famous too, but Trina Braxton, fame.
Got you. Okay, know who you are, respect who you are.
Yeah.
But you don't got to deal with the scrutiny
gotta deal
that
with-
ones in the limelight got to deal with.
Yeah.
Respect.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
That's good.
Man, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I take that.
I can see you thriving in that too.
Yeah.
I see you thriving. Like, I see you being your best self, being somebody that everybody knows, but you ain't got to deal with nothing that everybody else dealing with. I can see that. That's what's up.
That's how I move.
Which is damn near impossible with social media, because you post, it's gonna be people like, his fat head ass.
They tell me that every day.
They gonna
Fat
try
face
to
fucker.
That is true every day.
But me,
Too late to go to the NFL, dog. It's way too late.
nah, I would ask for I would ask for superpowers. I would ask for superpowers.
That's what's up.
Because I don't know if I'd be a hero or a villain, but either way, my family eat.
Wait,
This nigga thought about this question. He just throws it to the room.
that's just spice rum. That's all that is.
No, I'm being real.
Can you explain afterwards? Can you elaborate the superpower?
I can do it now. It won't be a superpower. I want all of them.
You want everything.
I wish, and I'm gonna say this again, I wish I had the superpowers.
That boy say, my first wish is to be God. My first wish is to be the Lord Jesus Christ.
Himself.
First wish. Jesus Christ, you be me, I be you.
Let's see.
Right.
That's not it.
Let's
Jesus
switch. That boy say, I wish I could do anything I want.
Whenever
ever.
I want.
That's it. That's
All
it.
the superpowers.
You know, every villain started off as a superhero.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Wait, everybody. I know one right now that ain't start off as a superhero.
No, every superhero is a villain in somebody's story.
Yes.
I get that, but I don't know about Bane.
Well, don't ask me no question. I'm just gonna tell you what I heard.
Bane was always.
Don't ask me no questions.
Bane was always.
Don't test it.
But they say from their origin story, like something happened to the.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they try to play it like that because it sells good. Like they trying to make Venom a superhero.
I don't know when Bane. Well, Venom is Spider-Man beforehand. He just a little piece came out the suit.
Yeah, but he's fucking evil.
That's it.
Yeah,
You don't even deserve no more wishes after that. That's all the wishes. That boy said, I want to be God.
No, I didn't say I want to be God. I definitely would wish happiness on my daughter.
She see her daddy fly and
she gonna be happy.
She gonna be happy. That is so good.
You can pick a car up by yourself. Go ahead, back out.
Happy daughter.
Somebody got me blocked in.
You just out here wasting wishes.
I don't know the keys that I got.
And then I wish my last wish to be the Jarvis.
So he can have another wish.
Jarvis, so he can have another wish.
Oh shit.
Because I'm telling you now, if I'm a superhero, I ain't never gonna be money ain't gonna be an issue.
Do you think you'd be a villain for real?
Yeah.
You don't think you'd be a hero?
I think Breeze would be a hero.
I think he would too. I know he would. What top 10 in teaching in the county? Talking about I'm a villain.
Let's talk about it. That's the question of the day. That's done with that. But let's talk about it. Yeah.
I say I got a couple questions. Let me ask you. Look. Question of the day.
Let's talk about it. I definitely don't think I would be a hero. I don't think I'd be a complete villain. I ain't going around killing people, but I'm not going around saving like little shit that fucking the government's supposed to be doing.
No, but you will be a hero.
You're helping more than you're hurting.
Yes.
Period. 100%, 10,000%.
Oh, I ain't hurt nobody, but I'm finna be paid.
You hurt somebody, but you'll probably hurt who I guess in retrospect deserve to be hurt. Maybe, right? Like people who do harm to other people for no reason.
Robin Hood.
You would do. There you go. You'd be a vigilante.
Yeah.
You'd be a vigilante.
I would not, but yeah.
Yes, you would be a vigilante for real.
Facts.
You would break the law to break somebody else down that was doing wrong, but you're doing the right thing by the people, but by the law it ain't the right thing.
All right, well, let's say that.
I like
Batman.
Definitely.
Batman.
Nah, Batman was a hero.
Batman is a vigilante for real.
No,
Batman break the law every time he step outside. The boy got a whole layer. He got a whole layer of illegal stuff, dog. He hiding his identity. That's my favorite superhero, for real. He's a vigilante, dog. That Batman is a rule breaker, dog. At the end of the Dark Knight, he looked at Commissioner Gordon and said, "Chase me. For the people of Gotham, come chase me. I'm the bad guy in their eyes, but we really know who the good guy." That's Batman. I think that would be you 100%.
Definitely not be a good guy, though. Definitely not a good guy.
No, I'm saying underneath you the good guy. The perception, they might be like, you know what?
Can't stand this. You
hear
hip hop.
like, well, you know he's
shit. I'm him right now. Then shit. You want to talk about it?
Talk that talk.
Shit. I'm him right now. The teacher of the year is a black male.
Say it. The teacher of the what?
Teacher of the
year. Yeah, you a school teacher of the year, right?
Yeah. Top 10. Let's talk about it.
Top 10 in accounting.
Top 10 in the
fun fact. Y'all do fun fact. Y'all should have that segment on here. You know, Jarvis presents Invincible Speaks presents fun facts.
I can do that. That's my company.
Invincible Speaks. Yeah, I can do that. That's my company.
That might be. We might could talk about that.
Yeah, that's my company.
Every year.
Hey, fun fact is the 20th largest school district in the United States of America.
Who that?
And you the number 10 teacher. Top 10 teacher. No, excuse me.
Top 10.
Could be 8, 9, 7, 1,
2.
Right?
We know you wasn't 1.
20th largest school district in the United States of America.
You should have been 1.
Come on, bro.
Talk to it.
Could have easily been number 1.
Easily.
Politics.
How you feel about that? When you hear something like that, how you feel?
I don't even know how I feel.
Politics. You know how the game goes.
Yeah, I know.
You know, politics as usual.
Clean cut, careful, nice.
What rapper said that? Politics as usual.
JC.
Okay. You guess because you know me.
Definitely know you. I should have said that shit with more confidence. That shit sounds like again. Jay-Z? I should have like Jay-Z. Hove.
Yeah, hey, we gonna move the show along, y'all. I ain't see what time we was at. We going right here to one of the favorite segments, and it's called Love 'Em and or Leave 'Em. You read? Together but separate, Nashville, Tennessee. What up, cousins? I love the show and have been wanting to write in for a while. Here goes nothing. I'm a trans man and have been in a relationship for 3 years. Grow up.
Got to me. I do. That's me. I got to grow up. I made a mistake just then. I'm sorry. On behalf of whoever I need
Apologize
to
to
be
the
on.
cousin.
Folks, let me tell you something. I love everybody. I don't bother nobody. I'm sorry for my gesture just now. Let's keep going. Together but separate.
I think once y'all hear the letter, this would be a good one. Cause this is a play cousin that wrote in.
The way you look at you, I just put my people down because I read it. And then nigga look at
I'm ready to hear.
Together but separate. Nashville, Tennessee. I love the show and have been wanting to write in for a while. I thank you for listening. Here goes nothing. I'm a trans man and have been in my relationship for 3 years. We moved in with each other after a few months of dating. The relationship hasn't been easy and the lease is up on our place in a few months. We got into an explosive argument and led to her moving back with her mother. Despite our issues, I still want to be with her, but I just don't want to live together anymore. Do you think it'll work out if we don't live together? Signed, we need some space in between us.
The name is We Need Some Space in Between Us?
Sign that as
Got you.
you want me to go first?
please. Don't let this
Smartest one?
nigga go.
Nah.
Yeah, don't let me.
All right, so when you say, do you think we'll work if we don't live together? What's work? Like, are you planning on to marry this person? Y'all just dating long term, or what y'all gonna be? What do people say? My person, that's gonna be your person. Mm-hmm. Like, we gotta know, like, what's the depth of you with this person? Like, do you plan on like this marriage, or this is for real, or y'all just gonna date long term? Like, if you want to date long term, there's nothing wrong with it. But we gotta know, like, really what's going on. I know me personally. I wanted to live with the person that I married before I married them, just so I could kind of like know what I was getting myself into and wanted to make sure this is what I really wanted to do. Some people don't believe in that. They call it shacking up. You know, my grandma was not a fan of that, shacking up, but you know, times has changed. You know, back in the days, they didn't really have a choice. Shit, we married and we
Shacking
married.
up, you going to hell.
Right. I didn't really get a lot in this letter. I think it was very vague. Like, you ain't telling me like any situations or issues that's going on. Really, you a trans man and have been in a relationship for 3 years. Y'all moved in, moved out. So I need more. I really need to know what's going on before I can really give you like a complete answer. What?
I disagree.
What?
That's a lot in this letter.
Talk to
Less
me.
is more.
Talk to me.
This is the perfect example of less is more.
Talk to me.
I wish I could get the response of the gentleman that wrote the letter. I wish I could. I really do, because look at the last sentence, if you don't mind. Look at the second to the last sentence.
I got you.
Despite our issues, I still want to be with her, but I just don't want to live together anymore. You ain't about to be with nobody long term. Who you ain't living with?
She was a trans man.
Been in a relationship for 3 years. That's why you need more than a letter. You smart. You smarter than me. That's why you're in the school system. A trans man been in the relationship for 3 years, moved together after a few months of dating. Problem number one. Right? A lot to understand and unravel between two people that want to live together. It's a lot. Because when you live together, when you're dating, you get the best of everybody when you go out. You get the best of everybody's hair, nails, you know, clothes, smell, everything. When you're living with together, you see them when that breath hot. You see them when them clothes dirty. You see where they take off their clothes at and where they put them at. You see that, you know? And so, you know, you got a little shocked after 3 months. You need to probably go to the house and visit a little more. Am I lying? I don't know. Before you understand what it is.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But I gotta be honest with you. I'm just saying this. Like, I don't think it's had nothing to do with you being a trans man. I'm looking at this letter and I'm wondering what this letter had to do with you being a trans. You could have just said I'm a guy. Or you can, matter of fact, you couldn't have to say nothing. I've been in a relationship for 3 years. I'm starting to understand. No, not starting to understand. I'm starting to wonder why the mention of a trans man was in here.
But as a point of contention.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why was it in here? Like, there's nothing else in the letter that states anything outside of a normal relationship.
And that's the reason I say I need more, because that part right there threw me, because I'm starting to feel like maybe her family or maybe the family is just figuring out that this is a trans man. So now it's an issue, because family play a lot in your relationship. I've been on my mama my whole life.
Right.
Mama said, you sure? With that in my ear, that's why I say I need more.
Yeah, we do because a trans man, I'm in a relationship with 3 years, moved in with each other after a few months of dating. Relationship hasn't been easy. Everything you said after trans man, well after trans man, I think I've been in the same situation, probably.
Right.
Right. But despite the issues you want to be with, or just don't know if you want to live together, and accept that part too. If you want to live with somebody,
shit, you
want to be with somebody forever.
She can't live nowhere else.
Then you know what I mean. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I want her next shit.
I don't want
She better be home when I get home from this show.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Hello.
But no, I don't know what that had to do with anything. But in retrospect, we have to understand that, it's a new day and age. I do believe, like Breeze do, living with somebody is an indicator of how far you can get, of what it looks like. So I do think that is important. But at the same time, consider it might not be the person for you.
Yeah.
That's never out the question. Never at all. So good luck to you, bruh.
Well, here we go. Together but separate, Nashville, Tennessee. Trans man, been in a relationship for 3 years, moved in each other after a few months. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm a trans man and have been in my relationship for 3 years. Okay. We moved in with each other after a few months of dating. So y'all were living together for a little while y'all were in this relationship. I had to get clear because of dates. Relationship hasn't been easy, and the lease is up on our place in a few months. We got into an explosive argument and led to her moving back with her mother. Despite our issues, I still want to be with her, but I just don't want to live together anymore. Do you think it will work if we don't live together? I think anything can work if you work it. I think anything can work if you work it. However, comma, exclamation point, and period. I don't think that this relationship is going to work.
Right.
Here's the thing. Y'all realize that y'all love each other, but y'all don't like each other. And I don't know who's realized it. I think that you've had those moments of contention where you looked upside her head and like, God damn, damn, we got this lease. Shit, I can't go. This ain't who I thought she was. And then she looked upside your head and said, you ain't who she thought you was.
Right. In this situation, nobody knew anybody who they thought who anybody was.
I'm sitting back on that one, but
you know I had to shoot you with one.
I had it.
If you watch this show, you know that was coming. But no,
that was coming.
But here's the thing. I don't think that it has any it don't sound like y'all are for each other.
Right. Not the one argument either. I'm sorry. Good job. Not at the one argument. She said we got
one explosive argument. Yeah.
We got an explosive argument. Welcome to Tuesday, dog.
Explosive argument, but if I didn't know you was a fucking man,
I don't think that.
Wait, so you assume you can't assume that, dog.
But I'm just saying one.
That is not your fault.
But I'm saying one explosive argument.
I don't think that's what I can't say that's what their argument is about. Right. And I'm going to for the purpose of being respectful.
Right.
Although I just tried to joke off, but y'all that came with whatever.
No, I agree with you, but I'm just saying, what's the explosive argument that you had with your wife that maybe that make you say, "Oh, I don't want to be with this person"? Like I know,
we was in. I'm not gonna go into it because I want to respond to it. But we was in Miami on the damn boat, and she had got drunk, and we had a whole thing.
Shoot, was I there for that?
Yeah, you was there. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. So like that was an explosive argument.
See, me and my wife explosive argument was our parenting skills. It was different. That was an explosive argument for us.
For sure. But I think though, but let me get back to for the purpose of that, I don't know what y'all was arguing about, what y'all argument could have been. It could have been about Mary of anything.
A gummy bear. Shit. I like the red ones. You ate all along.
And it could have been built up over these 3 years because you have mentioned that the relationship had not been easy.
Okay, I get
and
you.
then y'all had an explosive argument that was probably just all this tension built up from y'all not even really needing to be together in the first place. Because y'all moved in together quickly, signed this lease quickly, so now y'all are bound together contractually, whether you want to be together or not.
Cat word.
Well,
You heard that one?
Yeah, I
Passed it the first time. So despite y'all issues, you still want to be with her. If it's meant to be, it's gonna work out. Anything can work as long as you work it. In my opinion, from reading this, it sounds like y'all have had a toxic relationship from the jump. If you moved in a few months after being with each other, y'all jumped the gun on a lot of things. A lot of things y'all ain't have an opportunity to talk about, and y'all was trying to figure them out. Y'all was figuring out things under a contract that would probably drive most people away after 6 months.
Okay.
But y'all were already locked in.
That boy Jared knows some things.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
He knows something.
He been married 3 times.
Yeah, he know. Nah, he knows some things.
Nah, that nigga. He
That's
did
well
that.
said. No, for real, that's well said.
So good luck to you, brothers. But let us know how it go,
Big bro.
And we appreciate
Good luck, big
you for listening to the show and writing in and having the courage to write in. A lot of people don't be wanting to write in because
Facts.
they be getting scared.
Big fan.
And you did it. So writers back, let us know. That is. Go ahead. You got something?
Before you close out, can I say one thing?
Yes, please.
I don't know why you said trans man in the letter, but you know, it's 2024. We accept it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to put that. Just put a normal relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because it brings on a little bit more. Could be would be unnecessary traction to a situation that's serious.
Respect.
So, you know, if you don't have to mention that, like at that point in time, if it doesn't relate directly to the letter, there's certain things in the letter or in the story that needs to be specified, then mention it. But if not, then,
They ain't gonna let you come back no more because they do.
No. What I'm saying is that there's nothing.
I get what he's
You see
saying.
what I'm saying?
what
There's
he's
nothing
saying.
else. And again, I'm at fault for using logic. I use logic a lot, opposed to my emotional side needs help. I do need help. So I've admitted that. So I am very loving of everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, I know that.
I let loving of everybody.
The
But
only thing I would say is next time you write in, tell us your age, because that would have helped me out.
that would have helped out a lot
help.
too.
That would've helped out
Huge
too.
help.
Yeah.
Huge help.
Tell me
Y'all
your
let me
age.
back now. I'm good people, I swear.
That is Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. Listen, if you got a letter that you want to write in to your favorite play cousins, all you got to do is go to jtgentertainment.com. That's JTG Entertainment. Click on the button that says Dignified Delinquents. Scroll down to Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. You can submit your letter and we'll give you responses like we did this one right here, right then on the Dignified Delinquents podcast. Breeze!
Yo.
Heard how I just transitioned through that thing like I knew what I was saying?
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody has, since I've been on here, does Love 'Em or Leave 'Em better than you.
Y'all do well, man. Y'all do
Like
really good,
your responses.
Look at
You go from like playing to like serious, and I be trying to like get that in between because I'm gonna shoot a joke and I'm gonna laugh at that bitch the rest of the
do
time.
too.
No, but he laugh at it, but then it's back to like here's what I really think.
That's why y'all rank, man. That's why y'all rank.
But I just wanted to let you know.
I
bro.
appreciate that.
I salute that. What's up though?
What we going to, man? What we got coming up? What's next?
Breeze want to know. Jarvis, is anything you want to know right now?
I don't think it was that. Look at the
I'm
paper.
here with y'all, baby.
Oh no! We cannot forget my favorite.
I'm here with y'all, baby.
Jared's top
Y'all
five.
so good at
What
what y'all
is it?
do.
Jared, top five.
I ain't did a top 5 in
Nah,
a while.
for real?
I don't know if I got one.
I've been wanting to be a part of this for so long, though.
Yeah.
I'm for real. I've been on here twice.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever done a top 5. I don't think. I'm being honest. I don't think I've ever done a top 5.
He has to. He do it every show.
Nah, I'm telling you. Nah, I watch I watch y'all show, but I watch mine a couple times. You know?
Well, let's see. Let's see what we get. We're gonna go right here to top 5.
Look, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top five.
Yo, it's your boy Jared the Great Man, and this week in my top 5, I got some shooters in the building. Some men, everybody in here is in a relationship, whether married or in a serious relationship. So we can't partake in these summer activities that's about to happen. But we want to put the men on game because y'all gonna be out in these summer streets. You gonna see women moving and grooving. They gonna be in their sundresses. They gonna be in their booty shorts, and then you might shoot at one that you should not be shooting at. So my top 5 this week, man. I want you to know how to find the sneaky freak. Because it be some sneaky freaks. They be sneaky freaks. But I'm gonna let you know how to find a sneaky freak by the car that she drives. Okay. The sneaky freak cars, because y'all be wanting the girl pull up in the Tesla. She got a Benz. She in the
Leave her alone.
S5. Don't fuck with it. That ain't what you want. You want a sneaky freak.
Talk
So
to
top
Jerry.
5 sneaky freak cars. Number 1, Toyota Camrys.
Big facts.
Toyota, and
Efficient.
the older the better. If it's one of them box Camrys from the late 90s,
It might
early
be her first
2000s, might be still her first car. The car got the car paint got eczema, so the paint 2 different tones. You sneaky freak.
07, she dangerous.
07, and no tint. No tint. Radio work, but she got to plug into it like with a little adapter.
Different wheels.
Different wheels, hubcaps on what? Sneaky freak. Interior peeling just
She
a little
need
bit.
help. She got 2 kids.
And if her goddamn roof got the little bubble, sneaky freak,
Oh, I ain't seen that in a minute.
sneaky freak.
You ain't been to the hood.
I ain't seen that in a minute. It's been a while.
Here we go. Now this is for the women who's they might be a little older. They got kids. You got to look out for this car, a Honda CRV.
Facts.
Sneaky freak.
Facts.
It's typically blue.
Facts.
And she doing the best she
And
can.
she's doing the best she can. She got a bumper sticker on the back that says "Baby on board."
Yeah.
Sneaky freak. And she got
I mean, you might be able to just put Honda period. I ain't gonna lie to you.
any kind of Honda.
You might be able to.
Sneaky freak.
You might be able to for real.
Honda Civic, sneaky.
Yeah, that's Civic. Yeah.
The next one, a Volkswagen Tiguan. You don't even know how to pronounce the word. Google it. Tiguan.
You might gotta stay away from that one. bro.
Volkswagen Tiguan. Google a Tiguan.
Come on, I'm gonna have to.
She's a traveling sneaky freak because
Bruh, she
Volkswagens do
everywhere
well
with
on the
that
highway.
shit. Yeah.
First
She
off, I'm gonna tell you
everywhere.
right now. You say my lady car right now, I got to walk out. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Please, Lord.
A Volkswagen Tiguan, and she ain't got the updated package. She got the base model
Base
with
model.
the base rims, no sunroof, cloth seats.
But them bitches good on gas.
Good on gas.
Cloth seats. I ain't heard it like that.
Cloth
seats.
Cloth seats,
Boy,
sneaky
you a fool.
freak. The next one, she got a good job, but she drives a Chrysler 200.
Oh, yeah, okay.
A Chrysler 200.
But they be fine.
Yeah.
Them girl, they be fine.
They mean well.
Yeah.
They mean well.
They mean well.
Sneaky
They be
freak.
fine.
They mean well.
Sneaky freak.
I ain't got no 300, but Lord knows my mind is on it.
Huh?
But I can't reach that
I
yet.
can't get there
So
yet.
guess
I'm
what?
working there.
Huh?
Sneaky freak.
Chrysler 210.
I'm trying.
I ain't even Chrysler 200. Chrysler 210. I don't even know what the numbers move up from. If it move up on Hey, I don't know where to move up on, but she mentally at the 300.
Yeah, she mentally there.
Okay, so
Even
she-
beyond.
She in that
This might
Chrysler
be your
200.
next list, boy. Let me get the last one.
And then my last one, this one, she a good girl, but she got her family got some things going on. She got this car actually from her daddy. He gave her his car, his old car, once he got his life back on track. She driving a Mercury Grand Marquis.
Okay, good.
Sneaky freak.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
She dangerous.
Nigga
though.
freak.
She from the
Big
hood.
time.
She
Nah,
from the hood.
American, yeah, you from,
Yeah, she from the hood.
That's what we
my
like a
first
car,
car
though.
was my second car was for a Merc.
Yeah, sneaky freak, and it's probably white. White.
I called it Casper.
She bold too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over with a Mercury. Yeah,
And
she
gonna tell you
real
that,
bold.
She gonna tell you about her brother now.
Yeah.
It's her plans.
But she got a.
I'm gonna keep it a book. It's her plan. Whatever y'all, it's her plan.
Yeah, whatever
And
y'all
we
gonna
gonna do this. Like, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she talked first.
And she got a good corporate job. She don't mind
That's
parking
why.
that.
That's why she talked first.
She don't mind parking that next to the
She got
CEO's
bread.
car.
She got bread.
She probably a nurse, and she pulled that bitch into the hospital parking lot.
She wants you to see it. Think everybody else want to see it too. Don't nobody want to see it, but she think you want to see it. Yeah.
Sneaky freak.
She don't drive
Dang,
that bitch
that's
to
a
the
good
club.
list.
She don't
dog.
drive it. Nah, she ride with somebody, but when she go to
Right.
work and when she go to run her errands, and then you know
Yeah.
Mercury, them things long and wide,
Big wide.
and she know how to park that bitch too. She might be freakier
Hey, that's
back
a good
in.
list. That's a good list, bro.
That's a
Sneaky
real
freak.
good list.
That's a good list,
So
bro.
Toyota Camry, Honda CRV, or any Honda, Volkswagen Tiguan, Chrysler 200, and a Merc.
I gotta look up this Tiguan. I ain't never seen that one.
That's a good
Sneaky
list,
freaks. That's my top 5.
boy. That's a good list.
Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel. Top 5.
Breeze. Hey man, before we get up out of here, you or Jarvis, I don't know who wanted to do it, but y'all got the last question. Y'all get to ask the question. Before we go though, Jarvis, I want you to plug your business because we said it, but we haven't talked about it.
Appreciate that. I
So-
appreciate that. Invincible Speaks. I'll be very quick. Invincible Speaks, man. I am a recruiter by trade, recruiter by career, but I've been recruiting for people so much that now I want to recruit for the folks that I want to recruit for. And who I want to recruit for are student athletes and students that need help with the transitional development from middle school to high school to life. In my prime area is college to life. That transition I do speak on. I have had a numerous amount of engagements in the public school sector, the university sector. We've done some guest speaking, and in the future, hopefully, we can build this team Invincible of qualified folks. Yeah, you're gonna be on there. Now you ain't got he tapping me on my knee like saying like, yeah, of course. No, I do want people who can speak to the transition of being in one place and then not just being in another, but thriving in another place. So I've opened Invincible Speaks. I've been at it for about 2 years now. Financially, have been blessed for about a good year now, and we keeping it going. And we work on an ad hoc basis. So when you need me, let me know, and we go from there. But Invincible Speaks, big time. Invinciblespeaks.com.
Spell that for the people.
INVINCIBLE. I did not know I was going to spell it that fast.
Yeah, you did good, though.
INVINCIBLESPEAKS.com. I might have spelled it Speaks wrong.
You might.
Before Invincible was fire. But yeah, InvincibleSpeaks.com. It is Invincible Speaks on all platforms except Twitter, X, whatever it is. It is Speak Invincible.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thriving, man. We pushing, and we in beginner stages right now. So I'm figuring it out. So if it look like I'm figuring it out, I am.
Figuring it out.
I am.
That's
we
dope,
figuring
man.
it out, and we pushing on. So
congratulations, man.
Appreciate that.
And much success on it. I know that you've been working at it for a while.
Yes.
And in the words of Dion, so y'all ain't in love with this thing. Y'all just like this thing.
Right.
You got to work that thing.
I love that thing more than. Nah, I'm gonna say more than my kids. Don't
I
get
want
me,
you.
man.
I want you. I want you to holler at me. I'm in the system. You know what I'm saying?
We what we doing?
And I would love for you to come talk to my kids in the neighborhood that I'm in, and I
facts.
work in. You know what I'm saying? I would love for you to talk to them.
Yeah.
You give me a price. We talk this price. We get it done.
Don't worry about
That's
that.
the top 10 teacher of the year from Duval County.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. We got a camp coming up in Jacksonville, coming together day. You know, with your brother.
Okay.
Mr. Allen Fennell, former guest host on the
I
show.
want to be a part of it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna make that happen.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit you up for real.
Let me know what I
No,
gotta
for
do.
real. I'm dead serious
I
now.
want to be a part of that.
All right. I'll hit you up in 27 minutes.
Before we go, man, who wants to get the last question?
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay, don't ask no what superhero kind of shit.
No. I want to know. I told you recently, like, I was in the car with my daughter and she was playing music, and something just took over me. Just to like, I just started crying. Not like an ugly cry, but like tears. I want to know when the last time, as a man, like you had you had a good cry, like a needed cry. Because I feel like sometimes, like, we keep so much stuff balled in. Like I'm not a crier.
Yeah.
But I had to literally pull over, and Ari was like, "What's wrong, Daddy?" And I was like, I feel like sometimes as men, we carry so much on our shoulders and so much being the man, like, when it comes to crying, like, you're not supposed to do that.
Go ahead.
And I feel the complete opposite.
So I don't think it's in my opinion, it could be just my opinion. I don't think it's necessarily as a man can't do it, all that yada yada.
Right.
I think it's this. First off, to answer your question, I cry. I ain't gonna say how often I cry, but I cry.
Yeah.
But I do it because parenthood, adulthood, successhood is so hard.
Facts.
It is so much going on at a time that when something good happens, not only to you, but to somebody else, you feel a certain way.
Facts.
And when you feel that certain way, it is usually very emotional.
Right.
So when I see somebody doing exceptionally well in what they want to do, and it's almost motivational to me because I want to do it, or I want to see it done for myself.
Right.
I can't talk to my tear ducts to say, stop, go, this slow, this fast. I can't. Sometimes I might get a little emotional.
Right.
So I think that is when you get older, but I think it's more appreciated when you get older, not because you're getting older. And it's because you're seeing people succeed because deep down, that's what you want to do. And that's what you aim for. That's your mission deep down is likely what you're crying about.
And
That's my opinion.
And I agree with you, but my tears were just like my daughter she wanted to listen to a song, and I'm just looking. I was driving. I'm looking through the mirror at her singing it, and just like, damn, I produced this. Like God, like mine was almost like a God, I thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's the same thing, but it's just now you're looking at yourself instead of somebody else. You're looking at yourself.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You're looking at your daughter, looking through yourself. Now you're doing what you're overcoming in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You're overcoming what you went through. You're overcoming what you thought maybe couldn't happen. You never saw it happening to yourself, or maybe you did, and you just now it's here, and now you're just appreciative of it being here. And now it's like, man, my daughter here, like my daughter's talented. Your daughter's very talented, and now that she's doing these things, and me and my wife working extra hard to make it happen, shoot, I'm just proud. Yeah. Pride, not the bad pride, the good pride. Pride, being proud will make you, it'll make you break down.
Because I did not expect that.
You about to cry now?
No, my fault.
Oh, I'm about to
say shit.
No. I expect that. No, I just didn't expect it because I'm driving it. Like, it was a normal drive. We in the car, and just like a tear. I said, I got to pull over.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like
America's Got Talent. Come on, boy. I've been leaking.
What would you do? Get me
that gold buzzer.
Yeah, when they hit that buzzer.
Yeah,
they tell that long good story.
His arm gone, but he playing the violin.
Yeah.
God,
Jay, what you say?
I don't know. I'm not ashamed of crying. I couldn't tell you the last time I pinpointed like that.
Cry? You're
that
not
was
crying?
a good cry. I can be, but I couldn't. Maybe a couple of months. Maybe March. It's like one that comes like front.
You cried at your wedding?
Can we ask?
Yes.
Can we ask? That's what the cry was about?
I'll come to my daddy's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on my daddy's
March
birthday.
1st?
March 1st, yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. So
Rest in peace, Duck. Yeah.
Yeah.
You cried at your wedding?
Hmm?
Cried at your wedding?
I did. Right before I said what I said.
Last what they say, last famous words. Good question, Breeze. Ask your question again so we can get the hell up out of here.
Yeah. All right, my question was,
famous last words.
Fellas, when the last time you had a cry? Not saying that you'll cry, but you had a good cry that you needed and you didn't even know you needed.
Well, there it is, man. Listen, this was a great show. I appreciate y'all for doing the show. Breeze is here, of course, but Syxx for coming through. Syxx, speaking of coming through, what can they follow you at so they can stay in touch with you?
Follow me on Mr. Syxx on everything. Mr. Syxx on Instagram. Mr. Syxx, after the backslash on Facebook. Mr. Syxx on Twitter. MISTERSYXX, man, y'all are doing phenomenal. This is fun. It's always fun. It's a good job. Jared, the hardest working man in Duval County. And I'm actually about to stop disrespecting my dog because he's the hardest working man in Florida. And we're going to have to move on a little further out, as we keep going. So keep watching, keep supporting. He the best. Breeze the best. Y'all a good duo, man. Y'all the best for real.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate y'all.
Yo, it's your boy Breeze, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for fucking with us. If you don't fuck with us, then you behind. You better get with it. Whether we drop every week or every other week, man, I appreciate the people that listen. You listening, you learning something every week. We do what we do. Jared Breeze, Dignified Delinquents. You ain't gonna find no better. You got the Dignified, you got the Delinquent. And we're gonna keep going. Y'all can follow me on social media at That Dude Breeze on Instagram. You can follow my family page on TikTok at Get Smitty With It.
Get Smitty With It.
And if you don't follow me, you don't really like me like that, but you like to see kids doing amazing things, you can follow my daughter at It's Ari's World on Instagram. Instead of it's a 0 in the world. But y'all get at us, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting Dignified Delinquents till we die.
Absolutely. Yo, it's your boy Jerry the Great, man. You can follow me on all platforms at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry THA Great. Make sure that you follow us on all platforms at the Dignified Delinquents podcast on everything that you follow. We appreciate y'all for listening, for tuning in, for writing us, for telling us what y'all think. And we appreciate y'all for just loving us. We give that love right on back. This is Dignified Delinquents. We out.